Yes, I'm live now. Welcome once again to another new video. This is Santosh Sahu and you are watching Sahu's tutorial. And in this video, I'll be covering some quick fire questions, super rapid fire questions, okay, on English literature for the upcoming CUET PG English literature exam. Do join and let me know if everything is okay. Here I am again with the mock test for the upcoming CUET PG English literature exam. Do join and let me know if everything is okay and if the PPT is visible to everyone. So let's begin the sessions here. Okay, let's begin the session here with these questions. Okay, and those who are new to this channel, please do join the Telegram channel. That is Santosh Sahu, it is the name. We'll be covering some rapid and fast questions with this. Second of rapid fire session. Okay, second of rapid fire questions. Sarich, we're doing very fast. We'll be moving forward very fast. Okay, do join and let me know if everything is okay. Yeah. And let's begin the session. Here. Okay. The last session was interrupted due to some power cut issue. The last session was interrupted. Okay. Okay. Due to some power cut issue. Okay. And here again the mock test and the rapid revision search. Rapid revision search. Okay. You can say it's a rapid revision search. Okay. A rapid revision search. So let's begin the session. Okay. Let's begin the session here. Okay. So the source of E.M. Foster's title Where Angels Fear Trade. Okay. Each hopes and that is fool's wrath in Where Angels Fear to Trade, and that appears in an essay on criticism. So E.M. Foster has written a novel that is called Where Angels Fear to Tread. Okay. And the title of that novel has been taken from Alexander Pope's that is work, that is an essay on criticism. In that work, okay, these lines appear, that is okay, for fools wrath in Where Angels Fear to Tread. Okay. 185, the lines things fall apart, center cannot hold occur in the second coming, that was by William Butler Yeats. Things fall apart, that is a post-colonial novel by H.P. The title taken from Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe has taken the lines from the second coming. Okay. The movement is a literary phenomena of the 50s. Okay. John Donne affects the metaphysics. Who said it was John Donne affects the metaphysics? This was a remarkable quotations by बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन हुआ है विजय 60% हुआ है 60% क्वेश्चन मैच हुआ है ठीक है 50 से 60% से भी ज्यादा क्वेश्चन मैच हुआ है ठीक है you are too late everything will be okay I have covered many questions okay Vijay I have covered many questions okay the previous exam okay have you watched all the videos okay actually I had made okay many videos okay on CUET PG English literature exam. Have you watched all those videos? If you have watched all those videos, those definitely will help you. But if you are, I think you are new to this channel, okay? Okay. By the way, whatever you have prepared, okay, it will definitely help you to crack the exam, okay? Be confident and everything will be okay. All is well. Everything will be okay. Don't worry. Okay? John Donne affects metaphysics. That was actually remarkable quotations by John Dryden. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are imagination of all compact. These lines appears in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Okay? The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination. Okay, all compact. Okay, these lines occurs in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Okay. Good evening to everyone. Those who have joined, those who are live, Okay. Good evening to everyone. And Alexander's Feast is an ode by Dryden. Okay, Alexander's Feast is an ode. Dryden has written the ode Alexander's Feast. Okay, this is an ode. Okay, by Dryden. Okay, who said this line that life is not a luminous halo. A semi-transparent envelope. Okay, it was spoken by Virginia Woolf, the common reader. In the what? The common reader. Okay. Okay, then it's okay. Then it will definitely help you. Then it will definitely help you, Vijaya. ठीक है okay. In which book of Gulliver's Travels does Balnibarbi find a mention? It is a, in which book of Gulliver's Travels does Balnibarbi find? So Balnibarbi appears in Laputa, ठीक है, a voyage to Laputa, ठीक है. Life is not a luminous halo, semi-transparent envelope, okay, Virginia Woolf, okay, that is you have Virginia Woolf and Balnibarbi appears in voyage of Laputa. The phrase sweetness and light. The phrase sweetness and light was first used by Matthew Arnold, who for the first time has used the phrase that is sweetness and light. That is Matthew Arnold. Thomas Carlyle's Sartor Resistance is an autobiography, which is actually, and its translation is okay, Taylor Retailer. Sartor Resistance is Taylor Retailer. Okay. Okay. Hopkins' Cartel sonnet consists of okay 10.5 lines. Okay. Hopkins Cartel sonnet. Okay. Hopkins Cartel sonnets. Okay. You see, consists of sextet, quatrain, and tail piece. That is 10.5. Okay. 10.5. Okay. Okay. Lines Pied Beauty and this Cartel sonnets. Okay. Pied Beauty is an example of Cartel sonnet. Peace as bogus. These are all examples of okay Cartel sonnets. Okay. God is referred to as the president of immortals in Tales. Okay. Hardy's Tales में Tales of the Dear Brothers, a pure women faithfully presented. This is the subtitle of this novel. Okay. In Hardy's okay, president of the in Hardy's novel Tales, God is referred to as president of the immortals. President of the immortals. ठीक है. Cartel sonnet was given by Hopkins. चलो. 196. Yeah, you see. John Husband's look back in anger. That is a angry young man was first staged in 1956. Man. Look back in anger was first performed in 1956. And James Finch Mayura is a character in Riders to the Sea. Okay, by James Finch. Okay, you see here that Mayura is a character in Riders to the Sea, played by James Finch. That is Irish literary Renaissance writer. Okay, James Finch. Okay, who is the following is a poet as well as a painter? D.G. Rossetti. Okay. Which English poet referred to Oxford as the sweet city? That sweet city which had dreaming sprites. Okay, Matthew Arnold in Tiresias, which is actually an elegy on the death of Arthur Hughes Club. Okay, which English poet referred to Oxford as that sweet city with her dreaming spires? It is Matthew Arnold in his work Tiresias, which is actually an elegy, elegy on the death of Arthur Hughes Club. Okay, that sweet city, that is the Oxford, referring Oxford, sweet city. Chalo. Cover her face, okay. Mine eyes dazzle, she died young. This was the said by Ferdinand about the Duchess of Malfi. Okay. Ferdinand, the character, appears in Duchess of Malfi, that is by John Webster, and the quotation here is cover her face, mine eyes dazzle, she died young. Okay. This was said by Ferdinand about Duchess of Malfi. Okay. एग्जाम बहुत अच्छा होगा, डोंट वरी, एवरीथिंग विल बी ओके, ऑल इज वेल, यू विल बी रॉकिंग एट द एग्जाम, डोंट वरी. नेगेटिव मार्क जो आता नहीं है उसको मत करो, ठीक है. The author of the revolution is F.R. Levis, which war poet made the statement that this subject was the pity of war, that the poverty was in the pity. Okay, Wilfred Owen ने बोला था, the which war poet made the statement that his subject was the pity of war, and the poetry was in the pity. That was Wilfred Owen. Geraldine is a character in Coleridge Christabel. Geraldine is actually a character in Coleridge Christabel. Coleridge Christabel में Geraldine appear. ठीक है. I have measured out of my life in coffee spoons is a statement made by Alfred Prufrock ने बोला क्या? I have measured out of my life in coffee spoons. Okay, is a statement made by Alfred Prufrock. ठीक है. Waiting for Godot, Samuel Beckett is an example of absurdum. ठीक है. I have measured out of this an important quotation. I have measured out of my life is Alfred Prufrock. ठीक है. A European playwright who had a dominant influence in British drama of the first half of the 20th century was Henry Gibson. ठीक है. The author of the Beggar's Opera is John Gay. Beggar's Opera is John Gay. ठीक है. Beggar's Opera was written by John Gay. Next slide. अपना डिस्कशन बहुत ज्यादा नहीं करेंगे, टाइम बहुत कम है, इसलिए मैं जस्ट रीडिंग आउट द दिस थिंग्स. ओके, okay, you can take a screenshot of these things. Okay, which 20th century poet has made the phrase to stand and stare popular? It is W.H. Davies. Okay, ठीक है. Which 20th century poet has made the phrase that is to stand and stare popular? To stand and stare popular. It is W.H. Davies. The medal was Dryden में क्या लिखा है? The medal was by Dryden. ठीक है. To stand with stare popular, it is popularized by W.H. Davies. The medal was written by Dryden and the year in which the famous modernist novel Ulysses came, which 1922 में Ulysses आया था, Western आया था, Aaron's Road आया था, ठीक है. The year in which the famous modernist novel Ulysses by James Joyce appeared 1922 में, Westland आया है, Aaron's Road आया है, ठीक है. These are all important works of 1922. The technical name for unrhymed iambic pentameter is blank verse. What is blank verse? You see, blank verse is unrhymed iambic pentameter. What is blank verse? Blank verse is actually unrhymed iambic pentameter. Unrhymed iambic pentameter is called as blank verse. Unrhymed iambic pentameter. It's called blank verse. The Commonwealth was established, okay, in the England mid 17th century. Mid 17th century. Okay. Okay. Commonwealth period. Commonwealth period. Commonwealth does not exist. Who said it was Rusty? Okay. Commonwealth period does not exist. Okay. That's it. George Eliot. Okay. Male name was the pen name of Mary Ann Evans. Okay, the pen name of Mary Ann Evans was George Eliot. Okay, okay, he was actually a female. Okay, so if you say contiguous countries instead of contiguous countries, you should be making a mistake known as malapropism. That is the Mrs. Malapropism character from which is the rival. Okay, contiguous countries, it is contiguous countries. Okay. Yeah, contiguous and contiguous. Okay, chalo. This is a malapropism. This is a malapropism appear in the work of Sheridan, that is the rivals. Okay. Comedy is related to farce. In the same way, tragedy is related to melodrama. Comedy is related to farce. In the same way, tragedy is related to melodrama. Chalo. According to Sydney, okay, a poet represents an idealized world. Okay, a poet represents an idealized world. ठीक है. According to Sydney, poet represents an idealized world. Those who are new to this channel, please do join the Telegram channel. Okay. Today I have shared, okay, 100 pages. Okay, 100 pages. Okay, PDF. Okay, with answer. Okay, and some notes as well. Those who are new to this channel, okay, please do join the Telegram channel. ठीक है. That is Santu Sahu. ठीक है. It is read. Okay, I have already, okay, provided, okay, a PDF of 100 pages. Okay, and some notes as well. Okay, some literary movements. Okay, even chalo, do join Santu Sahu, SANTU SAHOO UG. Okay, so the dramatist, okay, who first introduced blank verse in English drama was Christopher Marlowe. ठीक है. It was Christopher Marlowe who had actually introduced blank verse in English drama was Christopher Marlowe. ठीक है. The defeat of the Spanish Armada took place in the early 17th century. ठीक है. What, according to Johnson, is a fatal Cleopatra to Shakespeare? A pawn. Pawn is actually a fatal Cleopatra to Shakespeare. A pawn. ठीक है. According to Samuel Johnson, a fatal Cleopatra to Shakespeare is a pawn. ठीक है. To the following were the famous diarists of the 17th century. One is Samuel Pepys and another John Evelyn. Samuel Pepys and John Evelyn. Okay. Dates, they had actually written about dates of Charles Vaughan and Oliver. Okay. Okay. Two diarists, Samuel Pepys and John Evelyn, they are the diarists of 17th century. They are the diarists of the 17th century. Okay. And they had actually written dates of Charles the First, Oliver Cromwell, the Great Plague of London, 1666, and the Great Fire of London. Okay. Great Fire of London, Great Plague of London. Okay. These are all covered, okay, in the diaries. Okay. In the diaries, okay. Great Plague of London, Great Fire of London have been covered. Okay. The English writer wrote a delightful essay on children. He never had Charles Lamb. Okay. Dream Children. Okay. Dream Children was written by Charles Lamb, but he had never a child. Okay. The English writer wrote a delightful essay on children, but he had never had. Okay. Charles Lamb had written Dream Children are Reverie. Dream Children are Reverie. This is a work by Charles Lamb. The movements related to art or literature, Cubism, Expressionism, Surrealism. ठीक है. Some writers known as the angry young men Who were they? They were actually King Flamage, John Osborne, John Wayne. Okay, John Osborne, John Wayne, King Flamage. Okay, ठीक है. A play in which a spendthrift, okay, youth auctions away the portraits of his ancestors. The school for scandal, okay. The school for scandal, okay. And who wrote the? किसने लिखा है the school for scandal? Do comment करो. School for scandal किसने लिखा है? Who wrote the school for scandal? Do write in the comment box. School for scandal किसने लिखा है? जहाँ पे एक play is a play in which spendthrift youth auctions away the portraits of his ancestors. Okay. Who wrote the school for scandal? किसने लिखा है? About which famous characters, okay, in literature is said, age cannot wither her, it's Cleopatra. Age cannot wither her, that is Cleopatra. Which famous poem contains the line, Hieronymus is mad again? Okay, the Wasteland भी आया है, that is the key, the Spanish tragedy. Okay, Richard Sheridan has written. Okay, excellent, Princey, excellent. The school for scandal. Okay. Hieronymus is mad again. This line appears in the Wasteland as well as Thomas Keats, okay, the Spanish tragedy or the Hieronymus is mad again. ठीक है. Defamiliarization, okay, defamiliarization, okay, the function of art was stressed by Russian formalists. Okay. Russian formalists, okay, they were actually defamiliarization. So defamiliarization, the function of art was stressed by Russian formalists. Okay. Chalo. In music with the food of love, play on. This is the opening line of Shakespeare. The music with the food of love, in music with the food of love, play on. The line occurs in Shakespeare's 12th night. Okay. मैं तो टाइम तुम्हारा नहीं ले रहा हूँ ना, आई एम टेकिंग योर टाइम. ओके, तो तुम लोग स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, तुम पढ़ो इधर पे बैठ के ही पढ़ो, ठीक ना, इधर पे ही बैठ के पढ़ो ना. मैं तो तुम्हारा टाइम भी वेस्ट नहीं कर रहा हूँ. व्हाई आर यू ऑल स्पीकिंग अबाउट पीडीएफ? ओके, तुम तो इधर पे पढ़ रहे हो, स्क्रीन पे है, सब कुछ दिखाई दे रहा है, इजीली क्लियरली दिखाई दे रहा है, तो पढ़ाई भी तो इधर हो जाए. मैं तो टाइम भी नहीं ले रहा हूँ. चलो ऐसे ही पढ़ते जाओ. अगर पढ़ना है तो जिसे पढ़ो. In music with the food of love, play on. The line occurs in Shakespeare's 12th night. ठीक है. Who is the author of the Uses of Literacy? Uses of Literacy was Richard Hogarth ने लिखा है. ठीक है. Richard Hogarth has written Uses of Literacy. Alone, all alone on a wide sea. These lines are occurring in a poem by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Okay. That is a rhyme on the ancient man. Okay. Alone, all alone on a wide area. These lines are occur in a poem by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. ठीक है. Richard Hogarth and क्या लिखा था? Uses of Literacy. ठीक है. Uses of Literacy by Richard Hogarth. चलो सारे क्वेश्चन इधर पे, सारे क्वेश्चन, ठीक है. Full fathom five thy father lies illustrated. This is an example of alliteration. Full fathom five thy father lies illustrates, okay, alliteration. ठीक है. चलो. The portrait of the artist is a young dog by Dylan Thomas. Okay. The young dog by Dylan Thomas. Okay. And the portrait of the artist is a young artist. The portrait of the young artist. The young dog was written by, okay, Dylan Thomas. And who wrote another work? किसने लिखा है? Princey. Who wrote the poem Troilus and Cressida? The poem Troilus and Cressida, for the first time in Troilus and Cressida, he had used rhyme royal. The Chaucer has written, okay, Chaucer has written Troilus and Cressida, and for the first time in Troilus and Cressida, he had used rhyme royal. Rhyme royal had been used, okay, in Troilus and Cressida. Okay, chalo. Milton's Paradise Lost first published in 1667. Excellent. James Joyce. Excellent. Milton's Paradise Lost was published in 1667 पे. सेकेंड एडिशन कब आया था? Milton's Paradise Lost first published in 1667 पे with 10 books. James Joyce. Excellent, Santana. Okay. Second edition कब आया था? Paradise Lost was published in 1667. The first edition. Second edition कब आया था? कमेंट में करो. सेकंड एडिशन कब आया था? ठीक है. ऐसे ही कमेंट करते जाओ. मैं आई विल बी आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस. ओके, यू विल बी कमेंटिंग. ओके, यू विल बी कमेंटिंग. ठीक है. Extra information. Okay. About whom did David Garrick, okay, comment that he spoke like poor but wrote like an angel? Okay. Yeah. Chalo. About whom David Garrick, okay, comment that he spoke like poor but wrote like an angel. Okay. This is the Oliver Goldsmith. Okay. ऑलिवर गोल्डस्मिथ, ठीक है, ऑलिवर गोल्डस्मिथ, ठीक है। Richardson's Pamela's subtitle is Virtue Rewarded, and this is an epistolary novel. Pamela is actually an epistolary novel, an epistolary novel, okay, in the written in the form of letter, okay, ठीक है, epistolary novel. And Samela is actually a parody. Samela is actually a parody, okay, ठीक है। Milton's Paradise Lost, okay, second edition came in 1774, okay, with 12 books, okay, sorry 1674, 1674 में आया था, excellent, 1674 में सेकंड एडिशन आया था with 12 books, ठीक है। चलो, which of the following is a pastoral elegy? Lycidas, okay, दे दो Lycidas, pastoral elegy, ठीक है। चलो, who among the following was a pre-Raphaelite poet? Rossetti is one of the pre-Raphaelite poet, okay. The authorized version of the Bible appeared in 1611, okay. Have you all received the PDF, okay, that I had sent, okay, in the Telegram channel, okay? Have you all got the PDF, okay, that I had sent, okay? And every day I will be posting okay, some notes, okay. Every day I will be posting some notes, okay. The authorized versions of the Bible. The authorized version of the Bible appeared in 1611. 1611 हुआ, ठीक है, 1611 the authorized version of the Bible, ठीक है। चलो, which among the following was an Anglo-Saxon epic? Beowulf is actually an Anglo-Saxon epic, okay. Okay. Which among the following is an Anglo-Saxon epic? It's a Beowulf, okay. Beowulf, excellent. Okay, chalo. The printing press was first introduced into England by whom? The printing press was introduced into England by Caxton. William Caxton had actually introduced, okay, printing press, okay. The Chaucer's pilgrims first met in a place called the Tabard Inn, okay. Chaucer's pilgrims first met in a place, and the name of the place is actually the Tabard Inn, okay. Some Shakespeare sonnets are addressed to Dark Lady, and some sonnets and other sonnets are actually addressed to whom? Some sonnets are addressed to Dark Lady. He had written total 154 sonnets. Okay. Some sonnets are addressed to Dark Lady, and other sonnets are addressed to whom? Tell me in the comment box. Okay, comment box करो, Dark Lady और कौन था? Okay, चलो, 244. The famous letter, okay, to Lord Chesterfield, which sounded the death knell of literary patronage, okay, was written by Samuel Johnson. Okay. Yeah, Mr. W.H. excellent. Just Mr. W.H. okay, Mr. W.H. Yeah. Dark Lady and Mr. W.H. excellent. Chalo. The famous letter to Lord Chesterfield, which sounded excellent. Okay. The famous letter to Lord Chesterfield, which sounded the death knell of literary patronage, was written by Samuel Johnson. Peripetia. What is peripetia? Is seen in tragedy when there is a reversal of fortune. Okay. When the protagonist takes a course of action and it brings about the opposite of the expected result, okay, peripetia, ठीक है, bad result, okay, reversal of fortunes, okay, from good to bad, okay, from good to bad, reversal is from good to bad, ठीक है, opposite of expected results, okay, especially good to bad, okay, चलो, and then you have Tale of a Tap by Ben Jonson, okay, satire by A Tale of Tap is a comedy by Ben Jonson. It's a comedy by Ben Jonson, okay. Satire by a women playwright, okay, was popular in the Restoration age was Afra Ben. The Principles of Literary Criticism was published 1924, okay, by I.A. Richardson. And you see, chalo, next question देखो, a modern play which employs the classical conventions, ठीक है। इसमें देखो टेल ऑफ टाप जो था ना, टेल ऑफ एक कॉमेडी भी था, सन था ना, एक कॉमेडी था बेन जॉनसन ने, ठीक है, बेन कॉमेडी जो लिखा था सन था ना, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट, ओके। स्विफ्ट हैज आल्सो रिटन टेल ऑफ अ टाप, ठीक है, a comedy was also written by Ben Jonson, ठीक है। सैटायर था जो स्विफ्ट ने लिखा है, जो कॉमेडी है दैट वाज आल्सो रिटन बाय बेन जॉनसन. इसको ठीक से एक बार चेक कर लेना. ठीक है. हाँ ठीक है बेन जॉनसन. सो इट्स अ कैरोलिन एरा स्टेज प्ले. कैरोलिन एरा स्टेज प्ले. ठीक है. Yes Santana. Hmm. Hmm. A women playwright, okay, who was popular in the SCR. We have both comedy by Johnson and satire by Swift. Excellent. Huh? The Principle of Literary Criticism was published in 1924. A modern play which employs the classical convention of the chorus is a Murder in the Cathedral. Okay, Murder in the Cathedral by T.S. Eliot. Okay, a modern play which employs the classical convention of the chorus. Okay. The central function of criticism, according to Arnold, is to promote discrimination in the reader and civilized standards. Okay, civilized standards. Okay, ठीक है. The fault and dare Brutus is not in our stars, but in ourselves that we are underlying. Okay, these lines occur in play by Shakespeare, Julius Caesar. Okay, the fault and dear Brutus is not in our stars, yes, but in ourselves. Okay. That is Shakespeare, Julius Caesar. And I am dumb to tell the lava storm how at my seat goes the same to all. These lines occur in Dylan Thomas, the force that through the green fuse drives the flower. And I am dumb to tell the lava storm how at my seat goes the same to home. It's Dylan Thomas. Okay. इसे ना बहुत कम टाइम लगेगा, बहुत कम समय में बहुत ज्यादा कर सकता है. People are asking about only video. Okay. The poet who wrote Little Gidding is T.S. Eliot. ठीक है. Fourth and final poem of 4 quarters. First one is Barn. It's a quartets. Okay, 4 quartets. Okay. First one is Barn Norton, then East Hooker, then Dry Salvages, and the last one is Little Gidding. ठीक है. Barn Norton, East Hooker, Dry Salvages, Little Gidding. A series of poems that discusses time, perspective, humanity, and salvation. Okay. Who said true wit is nature to advantage dressed? Alexander Pope. True wit is nature, okay, to advantage dressed. An essay on criticism by Alexander Pope. ठीक है. True wit is nature to advantage dressed. Okay. Don't worry, we will be covering, okay, after CVT, CPET, डिब्रूगढ़ जो है ना सब कवर करेंगे. ठीक है संतना. We will be covering everything. Okay. We will be covering डिब्रूगढ़, President's University, CPET, Lucknow, every university will be covering. Don't worry. ठीक है. All changed. Okay. All changed utterly. A terrible beauty is born. A terrible beauty is born. That is Easter 1916 में appear होता. ठीक है. A terrible beauty is born. This phrase, okay, appear in Easter 1916. Okay, by William Butler Yeats. Okay. ठीक है. These lines occur in poem by William Butler Yeats, Easter 1916. Easter 1916. So terrible beauty is born. Okay. ठीक है. A book written by Charles Dawson, a Victorian mathematician, so priest of the Church of England, which became a classic Alice in the Wonderworld by Lewis Carroll. Okay. A book written by Charles Dawson, a Victorian mathematician and priest of the Church of England, which became a classic Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. The year of publication of lyrical ballads first was in 1719. 1719. Preface was added. When was preface added? Lyrical ballads का preface कब add हुआ था? प्रीफेस कब ऐड हुआ था? प्रीफेस कब ऐड हुआ? दो कमेंट में करो. प्रीफेस कब ऐड हुआ था? ठीक है. A brilliant English actor who was Dr. Samuel Johnson's pupil was David Gary. Okay. David Gary. A brilliant English actor who was Dr. Samuel Johnson's pupil was David Gary. Okay. A brilliant actor. Where does this quotation come from? Break, break, break. Oh, break, break, break on the cold grey stones. See. Tennyson. Okay, the name of the poem is okay. 1800. Excellent. 1800 में क्या हुआ था? 1800 में क्या? Preface was added. Okay. Excellent. 2 साल बाद. And these lines appear of break, break, break. Raja. Excellent. Okay. Where does this quotation come from? Break, break, break on the gold grey stones. See Tennyson. Break, break, break. ठीक है. Who were all Bloomsbury group members? One is Sidney Wave, E.M. Foster, Virginia Woolf, Leonard the Wolf. All these are parts of, okay, actually Bloomsbury group members. E.M. Foster and Virginia Woolf. Which victory novel has the Napoleonic War? Napoleonic War as a background. It's Vanity Fair. इसको याद रखना. Napoleonic War as a background. Vanity Fair सेकर है. William Makepeace सेकर इसका Vanity Fair novel का hero. Becky Sampson, Amelia. Okay. And Amelia. These are actually important parts of Vanity Fair. and the background is Napoleonic War as a background vanity fair. Okay, title has been taken from Pilgrim Progress. Okay, by John Bunyan. Okay, the year in which the famous modern poem Wasteland appeared 1922 में. Wasteland कब appeared था 1922 में हुआ था. ठीक है. A rose is a rose. A rose is a rose is a rose is a rose. This statement was made by Jartud Stein. Okay. इसको याद रखना. A rose is a rose is a rose is a rose. This was statement was by Jartud Stein. Okay. And what is for what reason Jartud Stein is okay popular? Tell me in the comment box for what reason Jartud Stein is popular. Why popular? For what reason Jartud Stein is popular? किस लिए? Do comment. इसलिए. The figure of speech, okay, in the line when my bosom was young. When my bosom was young. When my bosom was young is a personification. The personification. ठीक है? About which, okay, Jartud Stein किस वजह से popular है? About which English biographer did Macaulay make the statement that he leaked the books that kicked him? Okay. चलो, he leaked the book. Jartud Stein, okay. Lost generation किसने coin किया था? Who had coined lost generation? About which English biographer did Macaulay make the statement that he leaked the books that kicked him? It was James Boswell. Okay, the biographer of Samuel Johnson. The biographer of Samuel Johnson is okay, James Boswell. ठीक है? Which English writer claimed to have played the Settlers Abe? Okay, it is to great men letters. Bernard Shaw claimed to have played okay, the Settlers Abe to great men of letters. Bernard Shaw. Okay, the essence of drama lies in conflict. The essence of drama lies in conflict. Drama का essence कहाँ पे? Conflict पे है. Johnson's famous dictionary कब published हो रहा है इसको याद रखना 1755 पे. Jartud Stein coined lost generation. Excellent. वही तो बोल रहा है. Johnson's famous dictionary okay of the English language was published in 1755 पे. 1755 पे ठीक है इसको याद रखना. Johnson's famous dictionary of the English language published कब हुआ था? 1755 में publish हुआ था. Bleak House is a novel by Charles Dickens. Okay, Bleak House क्या है? Bleak House is a novel okay by Charles Dickens. Curtain raiser was a term originally used to describe a one-act play. Okay, curtain raiser was a term that was originally used to describe the one-act play. ठीक है. The poet who wrote a grand poem to justify the ways of God to man by John Milton. This is the opening line Paradise Lost. This is the opening line of Paradise Lost. Okay, you see justify the ways of God to man, and this is actually by John Milton's Paradise Lost. The poet who wrote a grand poem to justify the ways of God to man was John Milton's okay, Paradise Lost. चलो ठीक है. Okay, the most distinctive feature of lyric poetry is subjectivity. लिरिक पोएट्री सब्जेक्टिव होता है. लिरिक पोएट्री सब्जेक्टिव होता है. ठीक है. सब्जेक्टिविटी. Sidney's concepts okay of the poet as a teacher. Poet is as a teacher and a moralizer. Sidney is saying that poet is actually a teacher, teach and delight. Is a teacher and a moralizer. Okay. Arnold's okay Touchstone method is a critical method of evaluating all literature. Touchstone method okay, is actually the critical method of evaluating all literature. Okay, taking okay lines from every literature. Okay, that is evaluating all literature. Touchstone method by Arnold was given. Arnold given the Touchstone method. Screenshot ले लो बार घर में बैठ के. When composition begins, okay, inspiration is already at end. Okay, which poetic critic made this remark? This Shelley, a defense of poetry. A defense of poetry. Okay, a defense of poesy किसने लिखा है? A defense of poesy किसने लिखा है? A defense of poesy किसने लिखा है? A defense of poesy. Defense of poesy किसने लिखा है बोलो. Okay, when composition begins inspiration is already at an end. Which poetic critic made this remark? It was Shelley, who has written in this work appears in defense of poetry में. Defense of poetry में appeared हुआ था. ठीक है. चलो. Poets are the unacknowledged. Okay, poets are the unacknowledged. This is how the famous quotation of the legislator. Poets are the unacknowledged legislators. Okay. Defense of poetry किसने लिखा है? The Whitsun Weddings is a poem by Philip Sidney. Got it. Philip Sidney. Defense of poetry and apology for poetry appeared in 1595. Okay, 1595. Who is the modern critic? Who is the first modern critic? Father of modern critic कौन है? Modern critic, yeah, poet. Critical works, critical works. Poetry by Shelley, excellent. Modern, who is the first modern critic? And who is the father of literary criticism? Father of literary criticism and modern father of literary criticism John Dryden. Father of literary criticism is John Dryden. Whereas the modern critic, the first modern critic is Matthew Arnold. Okay, Santana, the first modern critic is Matthew Arnold, whereas the father of English criticism is actually John Dryden. Okay, Wits and Waiting is a poem by Philip Larkin. Okay, Philip Larkin, Wits. Okay, in the structure of a play, denouement stands the resolution of the conflict. Okay, okay, resolution, the plot. Okay, denouement. Okay, chalo. Mary Shelley's famous Gothic novel, which is receiving a lot of interest at present, it is okay, Frankenstein. Okay, the modern Prometheus. It's subtitled the modern Prometheus. Okay, modern Prometheus. Okay, Mary Shelley's famous Gothic novel, which is receiving a lot of interest. Okay, a lot of interest at present. Okay, modern critic Matthew Arnold. Okay, and father. पहले भी तुम ऐसा मिस्टेक किए थे, याद करो. Santana, you had also earlier made this kind of mistake. Okay, then I told you that modern critic is Matthew Arnold, and I can remember that you are the one who made mistake. Probably you or Godot. Any one of you, Godot or you, probably any one of you. Chalo. Millamant is actually the name of the heroine, the way of the world. Okay, Congreve. Chalo. Millamant is the name of the heroine. Okay, this will appear in like way of the world. Way of the world कब published हुआ था? Way of the world कब published हुआ था? Way of the world by Congreve published कब हुआ था? Way of the world. The poet who cut down the manuscript of the wasteland to about 1/3 of its original size. Watch, Ezra Pound. Who cut down the original manuscript? Okay, to half. It was Ezra Pound. ठीक है, इसको याद रखना. ठीक है, that's Ezra Pound. चलो, the poet who cut down the manuscript. Okay, you said Philip Sidney. अच्छा. So then you were ना, तुम ही थे ना तब. I can remember that, but you said probably you said. Okay. Millamant is the name, but I can remember that you are the one. Yeah, 1700. Isn't it? Oh yeah, 1700. Excellent. Way of the World published in 1700. Okay, Millamant is the name of the heroine. Okay, of the Way of the World, and that appeared in 1700. Excellent. The poet who cut down the manuscript. Okay, of the wasteland that appeared 1922 में appeared हुआ था. To about 1/3 of its original size of Ezra Pound. ठीक है, Ezra Pound. चलो. Frailty thy name is women is spoken by Hamlet बोला था. Frailty thy name is spoken. Thy name is women is spoken by Hamlet. Yes, Hamlet ने बोला था. Lady Catherine de Bourgh in Fitzwilliam. Fitzwilliam is the creation of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. Okay. Lady Catherine is the creation of Pride and Prejudice. Okay, by Jane Austen. Okay. चलो. And what is the first title of Pride and Prejudice? What is the first working title of Pride and Prejudice? बोलो. Pride and Prejudice का first title क्या था? बोलो. ठीक है. The Bible was translated into English during the Middle Period by Wycliffe. Okay. By Wycliffe. चलो. Shakespeare's British historical plays based on Holinshed Chronicles. Shakespeare का जो British historical plays था ना, that are based on Holinshed Chronicles. Okay. Holinshed Chronicles. Okay. चलो. जितना सब देखो इधर पे 1 घंटा 2 घंटे 300 क्वेश्चन हो गया. चलो ऐसे 300 क्वेश्चन हो गया. अगर 300 क्वेश्चन को हम वीडियो बनाते हैं तो 300 क्वेश्चन पे अगर मैं सेपरेट वीडियो बनाता था तब 5 या 6 क्वेश्चन हो जाएगा. First impression, excellent. First impression was the first title, the working title of Pride and Prejudice. Excellent. Pride and Prejudice का पहला क्या था? पहला जो टाइटल था that is actually first impression. ठीक है. तो अगर 300 क्वेश्चन को अगर मैं सेपरेट करता तो क्या होगा? 5 और 6 वीडियो हो जाएगा. 5 और 6 वीडियो हो जाता. तो इसमें तो 1-2 वीडियो में पूरा कवर हो रहा है ना. टाइम भी कम हो रहा है. याद करो. ठीक है, बाद में इसको हम कर पाएंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. ठीक है, आप एग्जाम दे दो ठीक से. बहुत सारा है. एम है यूजीसी नेट. एम रखना है कि तुमको यूजीसी नेट क्लियर करना है. अब अच्छे से एग्जाम दो कल. ठीक है. पेंडिमोनियम जो पैलेस बिल्ड बाय मिल्टन. ओके, फॉलन एंजल्स ओके ओके मिल्टन का जो फॉलन एंजल्स था ना सेटन सेटन का जो कैपिटल था ठीक है कैपिटल कैपिटल ऑफ हेल दैट इज पेंडेमोनियम पेंडेमोनियम इज अ पैलेस built by Milton's okay fallen angels okay 286 okay which modern play is centered on the conflict between medieval king and archbishop that is murder in the cathedral it's a farce drama इसको याद रखना it's a farce drama it's a T.S. Eliot's murder in the cathedral is a farce drama ठीक है it's a conflict between medieval king and the archbishop Thomas Becket okay murder in the cathedral it's a farce drama इसको याद रखना T.S. Eliot ठीक है 287 which British writer set apart a great deal of his wealth of spelling reforms H.G. Wells okay spelling reforms okay H.G. Wells okay okay चलो नॉर्मन कॉन्क्वेस्ट कब हुआ था 1066 एडी पे नॉर्मन कॉन्क्वेस्ट कब हुआ था 1066 एडी पे हुआ ठीक है नॉर्मन कॉन्क्वेस्ट ठीक है चलो चलो नेक्स्ट 289 पे आया द पोएट हु वाज द मोस्ट इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय द फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन वाज वर्ड्सवर्थ वर्ड्सवर्थ वाज हेवीली इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय द फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज अ मॉग एपिक मैक्फ्लिग्नो ओके हु रोट मैक्फ्लिग्नो किसने लिखा है हु रोट मैक्फ्लिग्नो शांतना राजा हु रोट मैक्फ्लिग्नो हु रोट मैक्फ्लिग्नो किसने लिखा है Who wrote Macfligno? Who wrote Macfligno? The author of the Vindication of the Rights of Women. कब पब्लिश हुआ था पब्लिश कब हुआ था पब्लिश कब हुआ था बोलो Vindication of the Rights of Women Vindication of the Rights of Women yeah Dryden it's a verse mock heroic ठीक है verse mock heroic हुआ ठीक है satire verse mock heroic satire okay Macfligno attack on whom it is an attack on whom it is an attack on whom Santana it is an attack on whom 1792 पे हुआ था 1792 पे हुआ था Santana 17 Vindication of the Rights 1792 पे okay 1792 पे written in 1791 but published in okay 1792 ठीक है and Macfligno is actually a attack on whom Macfligno is an attack on whom? Is an attack on whom? Tridents, okay. Macfligno is actually an attack on whom? चलो कमेंट पे लिखते जाओ कमेंट पे लिखते जाओ got it Sandana got it now Trident's Macfligno is actually an attack on William Butler and Lady Gregory were the founders of Abbey Theatre. Thomas Shadwell, ठीक है? Macfligno is actually attack on Thomas. Okay चलो yeah Macfligno is actually an attack on Thomas Shadwell. It's a direct attack on Thomas Shadwell. Dragon's Macfligno is an attack on Thomas Shadwell. Structuralism is derived from the linguistic theories Sasu. Is derived from the linguistic theories of Sasu. ठीक है? And Joy. Is it not clear? Sima and Joy. Whose hand he's ever at his lips, okay, bidding adieu. The figure of speech is here personification. And Joy, whose hand is ever at his lips, bidding adieu. So this is Mary Estelle. Past women writings will specifically बोलो क्या बोलना चाहते हैं. George Orwell's okay annual farm is a political fable. It's a political fable. George Orwell's annual farm is a political fable. ठीक है. Barren desert, too containless, okay, and dry by Milton is an example of tautology. ठीक है. The author of The Bell, which Iris Murdoch. The Bell, Iris Murdoch में क्या लिखा है? The Bell लिखा है. Semiotics is the branch of linguistics that deals with okay significations. Okay, that deals with signification. Semiotics is the branch of linguistics that deals with signification. The Spanish Civil War कब हुआ था? 1930s में हुआ था. 1930s में okay Spanish Civil War हुआ था. ठीक है. Okay, got it. First writings. In Unto This Land, okay, in Unto This Land, okay, John Ruskin makes an impassioned play for social justice, okay, and Mahatma Gandhi, okay, every first. Unto this last, okay, John Ruskin makes an impassionate plea for social justice, okay, and unto this last, okay, had influenced whom? Which Indian author? John Ruskin, okay, unto this last influenced whom? कमेंट करो, मैं आ रहा हूँ जस्ट एक मिनट. जॉन रस्किन्स unto this last okay had influenced whom? Do answer in the comment box. Do answer in the comment box. In the afternoon session I had discussed. Okay? In the afternoon session I had discussed. John Ruskin unto this last had influenced whom? Yeah, Mahatma Gandhi. Excellent Raja. Excellent Raja. It was Mahatma Gandhi. Okay. Mahatma Gandhi ने influenced हुआ था. So excellent. Gandhi ji, excellent. Now Seema, is it visible everything? चलो next slide. चलो. Which one of the following two tales in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales is in prose? Okay, the Parson's Tales and the Tale of Melville. Okay, or Melibus. Okay, excellent. Santana, Seema, excellent. So, तुम लोग बोलो मैं इससे और क्या कर सकता हूँ. तुम लोग के लिए इससे और ज्यादा क्या कर सकता हूँ. बोलो. जितना हो सके मैं कर रहा हूँ. इज नॉट इट संता. जितना हो सके मैं कर रहा हूँ. इससे ज्यादा मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ. बोलो. चलो. Who called Keat? Okay, Spencer. चलो. Who called Keat? Okay, Spencerian Keat. Okay, Ben Jonson. कौन बोला था? Who called Thomas Keat? Okay, Spencerian Keat. Okay, Ben Jonson. Who called Keat? Okay, Spencerian Keat. Was Ben Jonson had told. Okay, Thomas Keat and Spencerian Keat. Okay. Spencerian Keat. Okay. The rhyming scheme of Spencerian stanza. Okay, A B B C B C C. ठीक है. Having line. Okay, 9 line stanza. Spencerian stanza. ठीक है. Spencerian stanza. ओटावा रिमा 8 7. Rhyme royal. ठीक है. Rhyme ठीक है 7. ओटावा 8. ठीक है. And Spencer stanza 9 है. ठीक है. 7 8 9. ठीक है. The rhyming scheme of Spencer stanza is okay. A B B C C. So, what according to Johnson was Shakespeare's fatal Cleopatra. It was a pun. ठीक है? The Alchemist by Ben Jonson, which character is gagged and locked in the prairie? ये क्या? Dapper. Dapper is actually gagged and locked in the prairie. It's Dapper. ठीक है? Dapper. Which of the following Shakespeare plays was written first? Measure for Measure. Choice 4. That is not in. That is another type of question. Sure. Who has said that the Lear of Shakespeare cannot be acted? Good evening. No, CUT exam is not over. Tomorrow is their exam. Okay. The second fetch. Second fetch. Lavanya has already given the exam. Okay. She had already. Lavanya, tomorrow is exam. गुड इवनिंग लावेंद्र, बहुत दिन बाद। चलो Dryden, yeah, is it for those who could not give? Yeah, it's chalo. Dryden ridicules, okay. Dryden ridicules the policy of demagogic appeal to the people in Absalom and Ashton. Dryden ridicules the policy, okay. Dryden ridicules, okay. Dryden ridicules the policy of demagogic, okay, appeal to the people, okay. Is Absalom? Yeah. Milton is symbolic poem by Blake. Milton is a symbolic poem by Blake ने Milton लिखा था. एक poem है Blake. The name of the poem is itself Milton and it was written by Milton is a symbolic poem by Blake. ठीक है? In Nova Morganum, Bacon is considered, okay, with the questions of valid knowledge. ठीक है? And which one of the following comedies was attacked by steel in the Spectator? The Country By. ठीक है? By Charlie. Country William Wycher ने लिखा है. ठीक है? In Nova Morganum, Bacon was concerned with the question of valid knowledge. Which one of the following comedies was attacked by steel in the Spectator? By Richard Steele in the Spectator, it is the Country By. Okay? William Wycher. Pope's incapacity as an editor of Shakespeare was exposed by Addison. Pope's incapacity as an editor of Shakespeare was exposed by Addison. ठीक है? Full mania flower is born to blast unseen and waste its fragrance in the desert air. These lines come from Pales of Grace of Elegy. Okay. The Marriage of Heaven and Hell was written by William Blake. Don Juan by Lord Byron is an epic satire. Don Juan में ना ओटावा रिमा यूज किया है. ओटावा रिमा, ठीक है? ओटावा रिमा डॉन जुआन में ओटावा रिमा यूज किया है. जेनिफर is the heroine of the poem by Coleridge. Okay, ठीक है? D.G. Rosseti's okay, The Pardon of Nives is a poem about the value of older civilization. Anarchy, okay. In Arnold's culture, anarchy stands for moral confusion. Okay. Anarchy in Arnold's culture and anarchy stands for moral confusion. Okay. The autobiography of a steam engine is a descriptions in Dickens' Dombey and Son. Dombey and Son पे autobiography of a steam engine is appeared. ठीक है. Anarchy in Arnold's culture, anarchy stands for moral confusions, and you see that the autobiography of steam engine is a description in Dickens' Dombey and Son. ठीक है. Wordsworth's poem proved a medicine for J.S. Mill. Wordsworth's poem proved a medicine for J.S. Mill. John Stuart Mill. Mills on liberty. John Stuart Mill on liberty argues for qualified individual liberty. And what is okay? Dentology is a book by Jeremy Bentham. ठीक है. Tavistock is a character in Sator Receptor that is a teller or retailer. Vice, says Godwin, is the product of error. Godwin says that vice is the product of error. Okay. And He never lifted up a single stone. These lines occurs in Wordsworth's Michael. And he never lifted up a single stone. This line occurs in Wordsworth's Michael. Thomas Garland's Past and Present is a collection of essays on contemporary England. Past and Present is a collection of Past and Present is actually a collection of essays on contemporary England. Emma's only critic in the novel of Emma is Knightley. Charles Reed wrote The Cloister and the Heart. Okay. Charles Reed, the character in the novel, is reading The Cloister and the Heart. Who are all associated with the aesthetic movement? John Davison, Leon Johnson, and Arthur Simpson. Caesar and Cleopatra is a play by G.B. Shaw. ठीक है, G.B. Shaw ने लिखा है. Caesar and Cleopatra. Look Back in Anger is a breakthrough English drama, was performed in 1956. The theme of the Allegory of Love by C.S. Lewis is a courtly love. By C.S. Lewis, Allegory of Love by C.S. Lewis is a courtly love. Light Breaks Where No Sun Shines is a poem by Dylan Thomas. Okay. Light Breaks Where No Sun Shines is a line from a poem. The name of the poem is Light Breaks Where No Sun Shines. This is by Dylan Thomas. Which war poet made the statement that his subject was the pity of war, that poetry was in the pity? That is Wilfred Owen. Angry Young Man is an autobiography by Leslie Pope. Angry Young Man is actually an autobiography by Leslie Pope. Orwell's novel 1984 was written in 1940. Orwell's 1984. What kind of novel is it? 1984. What kind of novel is it? Anyone? Orwell's 1984 was written in 1914. What kind of novel is it? What kind of novel is 1984 by George Orwell? Tell me in the comment box. A Room with a View is a novel written by E.M. Forster. A Room with a View, that is actually a novel written by E.M. Forster. That is a novel by E.M. Forster. A Room with a View. What kind of novel is 1984? Those who are watching, what kind of dystopian novel? Excellent. Dystopian novel. Big Brother is the antagonist. Okay. Winston Smith appears. Winston Smith. Who is the protagonist? Okay. A diasporic essay. Okay. 1984 dystopian. Who is the protagonist? Who is the protagonist of 1984? Who is the protagonist of 1984? Who is the protagonist of the novel 1984? Dystopian. Excellent. Abhinav Raja Santana. A Room with a View is a novel written by William Forster. Sorry. In which poems, okay, it predicts the approaching end of Christian civilization. The end of Christian civilization. In which poems, okay, William Butler, it's okay. Yeah, got it, Princey. In which poems it predicts the approaching end of Christian? Winston Smith. Exactly. The protagonist is actually Winston Smith and the antagonist is Big Brother. Okay. That is in Second Coming of Smith. Exactly. In the Second Coming, okay, it predicts the approaching end of Christian civilization. The Second Coming by William Butler. It's okay. In which poems it predicts the approaching this Second Coming? Got it, everyone. Winston Smith. The term stream of consciousness, okay, was first used by William James. Okay. William James, okay, for the first time has coined the term, okay, stream of consciousness. Now, in which work? Tell me the name of the work. Tell me the name of the work in which, okay, William James had actually coined the term stream of consciousness. William James had coined the term stream of consciousness. Now tell me in which work he did a coin. Okay, he coined the term in which work? Tell me. Image for Plato is a false reflection. Plato, okay, in Republic is saying that image is actually a false reflection. Okay, image for Plato is a false reflection. Okay, there is decline in Homer's power in Odyssey, says Longinus, as now action predominates over reflections. Okay. Who says that there is decline in Homer's power in Odyssey, says Longinus, as now action predominates over reflections. Okay, action predominates over reflections. Okay. Now in which work? I told that again. Which work? The principles of psychology. The principles of psychology. And in that work, okay, William James actually had, okay, coined the term stream of consciousness for the first time. Excellent. Now, Ruskin's concept of the beauty is linked to morality. Ruskin's concept of beauty is linked to morality. Imagination in poetry's theory corresponds to reason. Okay. Imagination in poetry's theory corresponds to what? Corresponds to reason. ठीक है? Plastic. Okay. In poetry's theory means shaping power. Plastic is shaping power. Okay. Unifying. ठीक है? Unifying is plastic. We'll be covering everything. We'll be discussing everything. Okay. Plastic means unifying. Okay. Shaping power. Okay. Imagination in poetry's theory corresponds to reason, and plastic actually in poetry's theory means shaping power or unifying. It's okay. An advocate and learning propagator of new criticism is okay. Clean Brooks. Okay. ठीक है? By objective correlative, Elliot means objects and events that evoke an emotion. Objects and events that evoke an emotion. The function of criticism, according to Coleridge, is to establish principle of writing to help pass judgments on works. Who first translated the New Testament into English? William Tyndale. William Tyndale का ट्रांसलेशन कब आया था? बोलो. William Tyndale का ट्रांसलेशन कब आया था? Write in the comment box. William Tyndale का ट्रांसलेशन कब आया था? विलियम टिंडल के ट्रांसलेशन कब आया था? Who first translated the New Testament into English? It is by William Tyndale. William Tyndale had actually translated okay the New Testament into English. Okay. Who? कब आया था? कब आया था? Is it Tyndale का 34 पे आया था क्या? Repetition of similar vowel sounds is assonance. Repetition of similar vowel sounds in stress levels is called assonance. Okay. What is assonance? Repetition of similar vowel sounds. Okay. ठीक है? The figure of speech, okay? The figure of speech, okay, in which an attribute stands for object is called metonymy. Which of the following is not portrayed by Chaucer? Cobbler तो इसमें नहीं था. Who introduced the sonnet in English poetry? Thomas Pitt. An example of mask within a play. Shakespeare's, okay? Mask within a play is to be found in Shakespeare the Tempest play. Tempest to mask within a play. ठीक है? When beggars die, no comets are seen. Heaven themselves pledge for the day the prince that balance appear in okay? Julius Caesar. ठीक है? When beggars die, no comets are seen. Heaven themselves pledge for the day the princess. Okay. Now tell me, the first English feminist is who has earned the first English feminist. Santana bolo. The first English feminist. The first English feminist. The first English feminist. Okay. Who has earned? Okay. Who has earned this? The first English feminist. Good. क्या होगा बोलो? Excellent Vijay, excellent, it's Mary still, excellent. Hmm. नहीं विजय excellent, fantastic. Mary शांत, Mary still excellent, शांतना excellent, is Mary still, ठीक है. Look Santana, you told that 1534 is the न्यू टेस्टामेंट इनटू इंग्लिश बाय विलियम टेट. देखो 1525 पे ना, पहले आया था 1525 पे, ही हैड रिविजिटेड इन 1534 एंड 1535 पे, इसीलिए मैं रिचेक कर रहा था. 1525 पे आया था टेंडल का, ठीक है. कवर्डेल में पूरा आया था, ऑल द थ्री नेम्स है या, ठीक है. टेंडल का 1525 में आया था, कवर्डेल का पूरा ट्रांसलेट हुआ था 1535 पे, ठीक है. कवर्डेल का 10 साल के बाद, इसको याद रखना. 1525 में टेंडल का आया है, 1535 में कवर्डेल का आया है, ठीक है. ये रिविजिटेड टेंडल, एक बार ठीक से चेक कर लेना, ठीक है. मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ कि 1525 में टेंडल का 1525 में आया था, 1535 पे आया था कवर्डेल का, द फुल ट्रांसलेशन, ठीक है. न्यू टेस्टामेंट एंड ओल्ड टेस्टामेंट, ठीक है. 1525 and 1535, ठीक है. I will be sending the notes of this, okay, in the Telegram channel after doing this, okay, don't worry. 1524 and 1535 का कंफ्यूजन जो है ना, 1525 में टेंडल का या कवर्डेल का 1535 पे, ठीक है. आई विल बी सेंडिंग द नोट, ओके, इन द टेलीग्राम चैनल, ओके, डोंट वरी, ठीक है. 1525, ओके, आई विल बी सेंडिंग द नोट 1525 एंड 1535, डोंट वरी, ठीक है. Excellent. So, who was the first to use the term metaphysical for a particular kind of poetry? Metaphysical poets were by Samuel Johnson. Who wrote of myself, Abraham Cowles. Who called Dryden and Pope the classics about poets? Matthew Arnold. ठीक है. Who called Dryden and Pope the classics about poets? It's Matthew Arnold. ठीक है. Lady Booby is a character from Joseph Andrews. In Joseph Andrews. Who wrote Joseph Andrews? To comment. Joseph Andrews किसने लिखा है? Joseph Andrews. नहीं है विजय, पीडीएफ तो नहीं है. नहीं, this is another, this is sir all live sessions PDF और सिर्फ यही है. नहीं, this PDF is different, okay, from the all live sessions. This is separate. This PDF contains, okay, more than 2000 questions, okay, actually, but these are different questions, okay, apart from the other live sessions, okay, the previous live sessions, these are questions, different questions actually. Yeah. Well, Joseph Andrews, okay, Henry Fielding is Joseph Andrews. The author of the Lady's Last Stake is by Collie Seaver. What kind of tragedy is Dryden's The Conquest of Granada? It's a heroic tragedy. Dryden actually has popularized, okay, heroic tragedy, okay. Dryden's The Conquest of Granada is a heroic tragedy, okay. Who advised fellow poets, okay? Who advised fellow poets, okay, in the 18th century to follow nature? Who advised fellow poets in the 18th? Who advised the fellow poets in the 18th century to follow nature? It is Poe. Robinson Crusoe is supposed to be based on the real life adventures of Alexander Selkirk. Okay, Robinson Crusoe Defoe's Robinson Crusoe is supposed to be based on the real life adventures of Alexander Selkirk. इसको याद रखना, this is an important questions. Okay, Alexander Selkirk real life based on the Alexander Selkirk is the, ठीक है. चलो, Edward King is mourned in Lycidas Milton. Edward King, the death of Lycidas, death of actually Edward King. It is based, Milton's Lycidas is a pastoral elegy. ठीक है. Milton's Arcadia is a mask. Okay, Arcadia is actually a mask. When did authorized version of the Bible appear? 1611 पे आया था. 1611 पे आया था. 1611 पे आया था. When did the authorized version of the Bible in English appear? 1611 पे आया था. Name the writer who called Bacon's essays, okay, dispersed meditation. It is okay, Bacon. Name the writer who called Bacon's essays, okay, dispersed meditations. Dispersed meditations. It was Bacon himself. Who called poetry the breath and final spirit of knowledge? It was William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth had styled poetry the breath and the final spirit of all knowledge. Who coined the phrase willing suspension of disbelief? Coleridge ने किया था. Growth of a poet's mind is the subtitle of the prelude. Growth of a poet's mind is the subtitle of the prelude. Okay. Who coined the phrase willing suspension of disbelief? Is Coleridge. And Wordsworth, the breath and final spirit of knowledge of all knowledge, it is Wordsworth. ठीक है. And Bacon himself had said about the essays, okay, about his essays that dispersed meditations. Dispersed meditation. Asia figures in, okay, Asia figures in Prometheus Unbound by Shelley. Shelley का वर्क में Prometheus Unbound में Asia figures, okay, ठीक है. Which kids Sylvan historian the Grecian urn? Which kids Sylvan historian the Grecian urn? Okay. Who wrote the essay on the knocking of the gate? Is on the knocking of the gate in Macbeth? Thomas Dickens. Okay. Who wrote the essay on the knocking of the gate in Macbeth? Thomas Dickens. Dramatist Persona is a collection of poems by Browning. In which year did Queen Victoria ascend 1837 पे, ठीक है, 1837 पे. Which character in Dickens novel keep on waiting for something to be turned out? Something to turn up, that is Micawber in David Copperfield. Something to turn up, Micawber in David Copperfield. Diana of the Crossways. It's a novel by George Meredith. Diana of the Crossways. The theme of Tennyson's The Princess is actually women's education. Okay. The theme of Tennyson's, okay. The theme of Tennyson's. Zoom करना चलो. कहाँ पे है? साइड में नहीं आता है. This portion इसको नहीं आता. Zoom तो हो रहा है लेकिन फेडिंग हो रहा है. The idea of university was written by Newman. Newman ने idea of university दिया था, ठीक है. Idea of university. The idea of university was written by Newman. से ज़्यादा जूम होगा तो फेड हो रहा है यार. Who said about kids? He is with Shakespeare and Matthew Arnold. Who said about this? Okay, he is with Shakespeare and Matthew Arnold. That is sorry. मैं भी क्या बोल रहा हूँ. Who said about kids that he is with Shakespeare? This Matthew Arnold ने बोला था he is with Shakespeare. Bathsheba figures in Far from the Madding Crowd by Hardy. And heptameter is a line of words containing 7 feet. Heptameter is 7 feet. Name the writer associated with in her craft with a little bit of ivory 2 inches wide. That is Jane Austen. A little bit of ivory 2 inches wide. Jane Austen. Heptameter is a line of words containing 7 feet. रुको मैं देखता हूँ दूसरा कोई स्लाइड में देखता हूँ. दूसरा कोई स्लाइड स्लाइड में देखता हूँ, दूसरा कोई स्लाइड में देखता हूँ, ठीक है, दूसरा कोई स्लाइड में देखता हूँ। अब देखो तो होगा क्या, क्लियर है क्या? रुको मैं जूम कर रहा हूँ, रुको मैं जूम कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है। चलो इट वुड बी फैंटास्टिक, ये अच्छा है। चलो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व, चलो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया, चलो अब प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व सॉल्व हो गया, ठीक है। is it clear now everyone? Is it clear now everyone? Is it clear now everyone? चलो मैं जरा पानी पानी पी के आता हूँ, ठीक है। Is it clear everyone? Okay. Is it clear everyone? Santana, Rao, Raja, Vijaya, Seema, everyone, is it now okay? Let me drink some water, okay, I'll coming. राव राव लुक लुक कल एग्जाम है ना, कल तो एग्जाम है ना, ठीक है। तो इतना टेंशन मत लो, ठीक है। इतना टेंशन मत लो, स्क्रीनशॉट पीडीएफ के जो अभी देखो टाइम तो ज्यादा बाकी नहीं है ना। अब जो करना है शांत रखो, दिमाग को शांत रखो, ठीक है। राव एवरीथिंग विल बी ओके, ऐसे ठीक है। इतना हड़बड़ा मत करो, ठीक है। एवरीथिंग विल बी ओके, दिमाग को शांत रखो, ठीक है। दिमाग को शांत रखो, कल एग्जाम है, जितना पढ़े हो दैट इज एनफ, दैट इज काफी। जो 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 पढ़ लिए ना उसको रिवीजन करो, ठीक है, ठीक है। उसको रिवीजन करो, डोंट वरी, डोंट वरी, ठीक है, डोंट वरी, ठीक है। जो जो करे ना उसको रिवीजन करो, डोंट वरी। अब नया कुछ चीज लेने में मत, उसको पीछे मत पड़ो, ठीक है। शांत रहो, कूल रहो एक से। चलो नेक्स्ट स्लाइड में आते हैं, ठीक है, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड में आते हैं। अब ना स्क्रीनशॉट अच्छे से आएगा, आप स्क्रीनशॉट अच्छे से आएगा। चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं, ठीक है। अच्छा मेरे को ना एक बार इसको लेने दो। सब कुछ ठीक होगा, सब कुछ ठीक है, शांत रहो, सिर्फ शांत रहो, ठीक है। द कंसेप्ट द ऑब्जेक्टिव कोरिलेटिव, क्या हो रहा है, चल नहीं ठीक है। What's propounded in Hamlet and his problems by T.S. Eliot, ठीक है। Some questions will be unfamiliar but you will yeah will be, देखो ये जो सारे क्वेश्चन है कैसे पीपल विल रिमेम्बर, ओके इतना सारा क्वेश्चन ओके यूजुअली सबको सब कुछ याद नहीं रहता है, हमको भी मेरा भी याद नहीं है, ठीक है। एंड दैट इज फैक्ट, यू हैव टू ओके अंडरस्टैंड। Benevolent Christian conspirations in the cocktail party are Amy, Julia, and Sam. Really, ठीक है। Which one among the following is a Marxist critic? Terry Eagleton. Terry Eagleton is actually a Marxist critic, ठीक है। The most significant of the movement's voice is Thomas Gunn. Who had coined movement poets? Santana. Who had coined movement poets? चलो ठीक नहीं है। Some questions okay, will yeah. Movement poets किसने coin किया था? किसने coin किया था? So the statement, Scott, J.D. Scott, excellent. J.D. Scott, J.D. Scott has coined. Okay, the statement poetry is the language of paradox is associated with okay Clint Brooks. Okay, the name critic. ठीक है, Clint Brooks name critic. Clint Brooks is a name critic. Okay, the poetry is the language of paradox. Okay, who are imagists? Ezra Pound and Amy Lowell and T. Hume. Okay, so yeah, and Amy Lowell. एक काम पेंटेड काम क्यों नहीं कर रहा है? पेंटेड काम क्यों नहीं कर रहा? चलो C.P. Snow, C.P. Snow's novel about the working of the upper echelons of the civil service is the mustards. Okay. The term absurd has been taken from the myth of Sisyphus by Albert Camus. Okay. The Congo occurs in Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. Congo occurs in Heart of Darkness. मेरा तो इधर पे काम ही नहीं चल रहा है, ये क्या है? इसको चेंज करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन कहाँ पे है मेरे को पता नहीं। तो नीड को चेंज करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन कहाँ पे है मेरे को पता है। चलो ठीक है। द कॉन्गो ऑकर्स इन हार्ड ड्रग्स, इधर पे चल रहा है, ये नहीं चल रहा है, क्या हो गया? दिक्कत हो रहा है। Who was the first English novelist? Okay, who used the stream of consciousness technique? Dorothy Richards, ठीक है। Technique was for the first time used by Dorothy Richards, ठीक है। चलो, Jack figures in Lord of the Flies. Jack is a character in Lord of the Flies. William Golding. Lord of the Rings किसने लिखा है? Lord of the Rings किसने लिखा है? नहीं हो रहा है। Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings किसने लिखा है? To answer. Lord of the Rings, okay. अच्छा, लॉर्ड ऑफ द रिंग्स आंसर करो, मैं थोड़ा ढूंढता हूँ क्या। और इसको लिखो, अ सीरियस प्रपोजल टू द लेडीज। अ सीरियस प्रपोजल, अ सीरियस प्रपोजल, ठीक है, इसको करो। लॉर्ड ऑफ द रिंग्स किसने लिखा है? अ सीरियस प्रपोजल, अ सीरियस प्रपोजल टू द लेडीज, ओके ठीक है, एक्सीलेंट। आर ओके, सीरियस प्रपोजल, अब सीमा बोलो। अ सीरियस प्रपोजल टू द लेडीज, ओके। चलो मेरे को नहीं मिल रहा है, कहाँ रख दिया? एक्सीलेंट। अ सीरियस प्रपोजल टू द लेडीज was written by मैरी एस्टेल। ठीक है, ठीक है। हम्म। And it actually outlined her plan to establish a new type of institution for women. Even before Mary Wollstonecraft wrote any work, she was the person, she was the woman who was actually planning, okay, to establish a new type of institution. She was planning to, yeah, got it. Don't worry, got it. मेरा पेन टेप पे कुछ चेंज करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? लेट मी चेंज इट वंस मोर, ओके? So I hope it will work. I hope it will work. Just a minute. Just a minute. Let me. तुम लोग इसको करो, ठीक है? इसको पढ़ते जाओ, ठीक है? The myth of creation occurs in, ठीक है? The myth of creation occurs in, इसको देखते जाओ, ठीक है? मैं थोड़ा चेंज कर रहा हूँ पेन टेप को। पेन टेप को, पेन टेप नहीं, आप नहीं कर रहा। चलो देखते हैं, काम करें। ओके, सो इन द मीथ, अभी काम कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, ठीक है। द मीथ ऑफ क्रिएशन ऑकर्स इन जेनेसिस, ठीक है? जेनेसिस में, ठीक है? बाइबल में का जेनेसिस में क्रिएशन का डिस्क्रिप्शन है, ठीक है? इन विच प्ले ऑफ मार्वल इज हेलेन ऑफ ट्रॉय रेफर्ड टू एज फॉलोज। वाज दिस द फेस दैट लॉन्च्ड अ थाउजेंड शिप्स? डॉक्टर फास्टस में, ठीक है? वाज दिस the phase that launched a thousand ships? Okay, this is the phase that launched, okay? This is the phase, okay? Was this phase that launched the thousand ships? डॉक्टर फास्टस का मान लो, ठीक है? चलो, Sisiju is a character in Dickens, okay? Sisiju is a character in Dickens, okay? Hard times, ठीक है? Sisiju, hard times. Grad Green, who only is concerned with facts and money. Which is the following arrangements, okay? अब English poems is in correct chronological. पहले तो आए एनालिगोरो, देन लामिया, देन थायरसिस, देन लापिस लाजुली। Who wrote, इसको बोलो, लापिस लाजुली किसने लिखा है? डू कमेंट। लापिस लाजुली किसने लिखा है? The words beaded bubbles winkle at the brim occurs in Ode to Nightingale. Beaded bubbles winking at the brim occurs in Ode to Nightingale. Who wrote लापिस लाजुली? किसने लिखा है? चल, किसने लिखा है? कमेंट करो। The words in the Canterbury Tales consist of rhyme couplets. The words in the Canterbury Tales, okay, consist of rhyme couplets. Rhyme couplets. Lapis Lazuli किसने लिखा है? The story of Sohrab and Rustam is taken from Qutbusai. Who wrote Sohrab and Rustam? Sohrab and Rustam किसने लिखा है? And Lapis Lazuli किसने लिखा है? Do answer. Lapis Lazuli किसने लिखा है? Lapis Lazuli. Sohrab and Rustam. Lapis Lazuli. The poem by Lapis Lazuli by William Butler Yeats, ठीक है? And it was dedicated to, Lapis Lazuli was dedicated to Harry Clifton. Harry Clifton, ठीक है? Sohrab and Rustam Matthew Arnold, yeah. Sohrab and Rustam Matthew Arnold and Lapis Lazuli by William Butler Yeats, okay? William Butler Yeats, ठीक है शांतना? William Butler Yeats, चलो। For Horace, the most important literary value is decorum. For Horace, the most important, okay, literary value is decorum. So it was before Mary Wollstonecraft, there was Mary Estelle. Hmm. And she is the first English feminist. What is most important literary value is decorum. Eugenius is Dryden's essay dramatic poetry criticizes the Greek drama on the on the ground that it is too formal an account of unity is okay. So here Crites and Eugenius conversation. Crites is supporting the Crites is supposing the ancients, whereas you have Eugenius who is actually criticizing the Greek drama on the ground that it is too formal an account of the unities. Okay. Identify the critic who has explained the distinction between the organic form and the mechanical form of poetry. Okay. Organic form and mechanical form, that is poetry. Okay. The Oxford movement sought to reconcile the Church of England and the Roman Catholic Church. The Oxford movement is sought to reconcile with the Church of England and the Roman Catholic Church. Reconciliation, okay. Roman Catholic movement, Oxford religious movement. Chartist movement was a movement for the electoral reforms. इसके बाद Chartist movement for the working class. For the working class. कब हुआ था? Chartist movement कब आया था? Chartist movement कब आया था? मैं बोले थे. In the previous video, I had told that, okay, when a Chartist movement, okay, Chartist movement कब हुआ था? Chartist movement कब आया था? And the first Reform Act of Bill कब आया था? चार्टिस्ट मूवमेंट कब हुआ था वर्किंग क्लास के लिए? चार्टिस्ट मूवमेंट कब आया था? 38 में ना, 1838 पे, 1838 में चार्टिस्ट मूवमेंट, ठीक है, वर्किंग क्लास के लिए. हाँ, और 1832 में फर्स्ट रिफॉर्म बिल, ठीक है, 1832 में फर्स्ट रिफॉर्म, 1838 में मिडिल क्लास के लिए, 1832 में दैट इज फर्स्ट रिफॉर्म बिल, ठीक है. 1838 में क्या आया? वर्किंग क्लास के लिए क्या आया? चार्टिस्ट मूवमेंट, ठीक है. चलो. When the Reform Act of 1832 failed, then came 1838 में चार्टिस्ट मूवमेंट आया, ठीक है. Who describes poetry as the impassionate? As the impassionate, okay. As the impassionate, okay. Impassionate expression which is a countenance of all signs, okay. It is Wordsworth, okay. Philistines in Culture and Anarchy, Arnold ने लिखा है Culture and Anarchy. Philistines stands for English middle class. Philistines are the English middle class. Philistines are the English middle class who attacked the pre-Raphaelite poetry in Flesch's school of poetry. This group Robert Buchanan. It was Robert Buchanan who had actually, this Robert Buchanan attacked the pre-Raphaelite poetry. It was Robert Buchanan because of sensuousness. Because of sensuousness. इससे काम नहीं. काम नहीं हो. चलो. The first English comedy was Ralph Royster Doyster. ठीक है. The Unfortunate Traveler or the Life of Jack Wilton was written by Thomas Nash. George Chapman is based on for his translation of Homer. George Chapman is based on for his translation of Homer. English Puritanism found its allegoryist in John Bunyan. Sir Gawain and the Green Knight was written by an unknown poet. This is actually alliterative work. Alliterative work. Sir Gawain and the Pearl, Purity and Patience. ठीक है? Pearl, Purity and Patience and Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. These are actually medieval, medieval period का old middle English period का alliterative verse poem. ठीक है? The first complete version of the Bible in English was made by King James. King James, the complete version of the Bible in English was made by whom? It's made by King James. The first example of blank verse in English is Shelley's translation of the second Aeneid. Okay. The first example of blank verse in English it's Surrey's translation of the second Aeneid. Okay. Miracle plays are based on the stories of the lives of the saints. Okay, my B, my S, my B, my S, my B is square. My B Bible, my S saints. Okay, okay. Who among the following is a materialist? Okay, Arnold Bennett. Okay, according to Virginia Woolf. Okay, Arnold Bennett. Which novelist is primarily known for his epistolary novel? Samuel Richardson. Epistolary novel in the form of a letter. Joseph Johnson's phrase "Fatal Cleopatra" refers to Shakespeare's fondness for puns. Okay. Fatal Cleopatra. One of the sources of the symbolism of the wasteland is the golden bow. किसने लिखा है? The golden bow, Fraser, James Fraser. Fraser लिखा है. Golden bow. ठीक है. Archetypal criticism. James Fraser is from archetypal critic. Okay. Existentialism in its religious aspect goes back to that is okay, Kierkegaard. In which of books does Thomas Carlyle discuss the condition of England? It is Chartism. The name of the book is Chartism. The essay. This is the essay actually. This is the essay by Thomas Carlyle. Discuss the condition of England question. Chartism. When is the first folio of Shakespeare appeared? 1623 में appeared. 1623 में first folio appeared. Who said that Hamlet is most certainly an artistic failure? Because T.S. Eliot said that Hamlet is an artistic failure. Which style was praised by Dr. Samuel Johnson as an elegant but not ostentatious, familiar but not coarse? It is by additions. Okay. Which style is praised by Dr. Samuel Johnson? Okay. Praised by Dr. Samuel Johnson as elegant but not ostentatious. It was by addition. Okay. Who in Pope's epistle to Dr. Arbuthnot was willing to win but afraid to strike? Who in Pope's epistle to Dr. Arbuthnot was willing to win but afraid to strike? It was addition. Surrealism was launched in France by Andrew Breton. Surrealism was launched by किसने इसको याद रखना? Andrew Breton. Okay, ठीक है, Andrew Breton in France. Okay. Who are the pylon poets? W.H. Auden, Stephen Spender, Cecil de Limes. Okay. W.H. Auden, Stephen Spender, Cecil de Limes. Okay. Which of the following names is associated with the controversy over the two cultures? Scientific and literary. C.P. Snow. The Shield of Achilles by W.H. Auden. The Shield of Achilles is by W.H. Auden. Okay. Nuptial love make mankind okay. Friendly love perfect it, but with wanton love corrupt and embashed. Okay. Where do these words occur? Francis Bacon. Okay. Francis Bacon. ठीक है. चलो नेक्स्ट स्लाइड है. चलो तो ठीक है, तो इसको थोड़ा देखते हैं. ठीक है, इसको थोड़ा देखते हैं. बट इस लिटरेरी टर्म को थोड़ा देखते हैं. ठीक है, लिटरेरी टर्म एक बार थोड़ा मोनोटोनस हो जा रहा है. मोनोटोनस मेरे को भी लग रहा है मोनोटोनस. ठीक है, लेकिन करना भी है. चलो एलिगोरी क्या है? ठीक है, व्हाट इज एलिगोरी? एलिगोरी इज एक्चुअली यू सी एलिगोरी इज अ नैरेटिव. लिटरेरी टर्म्स को थोड़ा पढ़ लो. ठीक है, एन एलिगोरी is an allegory and allegory is a narrative in which जहाँ पे the characters often stand for abstract concepts. ठीक है, character stands for abstract concepts. An allegory generally teaches a lesson by means of interesting story. This is allegory. In addition, the repetition at close intervals of consonant sounds for purpose. For example, wailing in the winter wind. जैसे कि seed selling in the sea each selling seashells in the sea. So sea selling alliteration. Allusion क्या है? A reference to something in literature. Okay. History, mythology, religious texts, etc. considered common knowledge. Reference to something in literature. Allusion. Allusion. Okay. History, mythology, religious texts, and etc. considered common knowledge. Ambiguity क्या है? Double or even multiple meaning. Ambiguity क्या है? Multiple meaning और double meaning. Double. इस पोर्शन में नहीं आता है. Double or even multiple meaning. Okay. Analogy क्या है? A point by point comparison between two dissimilar things, okay, for the purpose of clarifying less familiar of the two things, okay. ठीक है. Antagonist पता तो है. The character or force that opposes the protagonist. It can be a character, an animal, or a force, weakness of the character. Okay. This is antagonist. Apostrophe क्या है? बगल में नहीं है लेकिन क्या एड्रेस कर रहे हैं. The device usually in poetry of calling out to an imaginary, dead or absent person, or to a place, thing, or a personified abstraction, either to begin a poem or to make a dramatic break in thought somewhere within the poem. That is apostrophe, addressing someone who is not in front of the poet. That is your apostrophe. The repetition of close intervals of vowel signs for a purpose is assonance. The repetition of close intervals, okay, of vowel signs for purpose is actually known as assonance. Okay. Mad as a hatter. Sorry. Ballad क्या है? This is a narrative poem that was originally meant to be sung. Ballad क्या है? Originally meant to be sung. Ballads are generally about ordinary people who have unusual adventures. A single tragic incident and central focus, and they actually contain okay, dialogue, repetition, and imply more than the actually tale. This is ballad. Cacophony क्या है? Cacophony. Cacophony है जेम्स जॉयस का यूलिसिस में देखा गया. ठीक है. Cacophony, a harsh, clashing or dissonant sounds. Harsh sound, ठीक है, clashing sound or dissonant sounds, often produced by combination of words that requires a clipped, explosive delivery, or words that contain a number of plosive consonants such as B, DJ, and the opposite is euphony, which is okay, a melodious, okay, sweet words. The euphony and cacophony. Cacophony is a harsh, clashing or sounds. Catalog क्या है? A long list of anything, an inventory used to emphasize the quality or the inclusiveness. Character तो पता ही है. The vehicle that moves the story forward. A character may be minor, male or minor, depending on his or her role in the arc of literature. While some characters are two-dimensional with one or two dominant traits, a fully developed character has a unique complex traits. Okay. A dynamic characters often change as the plot unfolds. A static characters remain the same. तो स्टैटिक कैरेक्टर क्या है? सेम रहता है, चेंज नहीं होता है. स्टैटिक कैरेक्टर्स रिमेन द सेम. डायनामिक कैरेक्टर क्या होता है? चेंज होता है. प्लॉट जैसे अनप्लॉट होता है, डायनामिक कैरेक्टर क्या होता है? डायनामिक माने चेंजिंग, सो डायनामिक माने चेंजिंग, सो डायनामिक चेंजिंग. और स्टैटिक कैरेक्टर्स क्या रहता है? सारा टाइम क्या रहता है? सेम रहता है. And what is characterization? Refers to techniques okay employed by the writers to develop characters. So the writer may use physical description. These are all characterization. Climax क्या है? The point at which the conflict, the story begins to reach a turning point, begins to be resolved. Okay. Climax के बाद क्या आता है? Denouement आता है. At the end पे सबसे शेष denouement at the end में रहता है. वह plot okay. At the end में denouement. Conceit क्या है? Conceit an elaborate figure of speech comparing to very dissimilar things. Okay. Metaphysical poets का one of the famous metaphysical poets का okay one of the feature okay of metaphysical poems okay. ठीक है. They used to be metaphysical poets. Okay. The conceits. Okay. Metaphysical poets heavily use conceits. Okay. That's why okay. Dryden has said that. Okay. That Dryden has said that Donne affects metaphysics. Okay. Donne affects metaphysics. Okay. Donne's affect metaphysics. Okay. That's why Dryden. Why? Because Dryden is saying that okay. They metaphysical poets okay used okay. Metaphysical poets use what? Conceits. Okay. Even Samuel Johnson is also okay. Is actually deciding metaphysical fits for the use of the conceits. Together. Now, what is conflict? Okay. Conflict is struggle between two opposite forces that is basis of the plot, internal conflict and the external conflict. Conversation क्या है? Conversation दोनों मिलेंगे. Oppose the words literal meaning. Literal meaning भी है और अंदर वाला meaning भी. The association, image or impression carried by a word as opposed to the words literal meaning. Literal meaning नहीं. This is the internal meaning. Connotation means connotes meaning internal meaning. Okay. Internal meaning क्या है? Connotes exactly. It opposed to the words literal meaning. Okay. Literal meaning जो है लेकिन it is not the meaning, it is the literal meaning, it is exactly, it is the internal meaning connotation, it is connoting of. दूसरा कोई चीज बोलना चाह रहा है, ठीक है. Consonants, okay, the close repetition of identical consonant, okay. Consonants, okay, assonance is the vowels, assonance is the vowels, consonants the consonant sounds, that is the close repetition of the identical consonant sounds before and after differing vowel sounds, okay. This is consonants. And what is assonance? You see, assonance कहाँ पे गया? The repetition at close intervals of vowel sounds. Assonance is the vowel sounds for a purpose, whereas assonance is the repetition of the identical consonant sounds before and after differing vowel. Convention, you know, general accepted way of doing things. And one is, okay, denotation. Denote. Denotation is actually the literal meaning. The literal meaning is literal meaning of a word. The literal meaning of a word is known as ठीक है, denotation. Literal meaning of a word without emotional association of word. Denouement क्या होता है? The final unraveling or outcome of the plot. Drama or fiction during which complications and conflicts of the plot are resolved. Okay. This is denouement. Denotation क्या है? Denotation is the literal meaning of a word. ठीक है. Connotation is the internal meaning of the word. Connotation is the internal meaning word, whereas denotation is the literal meaning of a word. ठीक है. चलो. Diction क्या है? Diction क्या है? Word of choice. What is diction? Diction is actually word of choice. Diction is actually word of choice. Diction is actually word of choice. ठीक है. ठीक है. Diction word of choice, ठीक है. And then enjambment, okay. Enjambment छोड़ो, अब नहीं पढ़ना. एपिग्राम क्या है? पढ़ना है लेकिन अभी एग्जाम के लिए enjambment, ठीक है, आया तो देख लो. The carrying sense of grammatical structure in a poem beyond the end of one line, couplet or stanza in the text. Okay. Epigram क्या है? Any witty, pointed saying. Originally, an epigram meant an inscription or epitaph, usually verse or a top. Later, it came to mean short poem that composed meaning in expression in the manner of inscription. Epigraph तो पता ही है, a motto or quotation that affects the beginning of a epigraph कहाँ पे होता है? Epigraph पहले होता है. Epigraph beginning of a book, a play, a chapter, or a poem. Occasionally, an epigraph shows the source for the title of the work, okay. Because the epigraph is usually related to the theme or piece of literature. It can give the reader. So epigraph पहले आता है, ठीक है. End में क्या आता है? End में क्या आता है? पहले आता है एपिग्राफ. जब एंड में आता है इसको क्या बोलते हैं? बोलो. जब एंड में आता है इसको क्या बोलते हैं? पहले जो आता है उसको एपिग्राफ, एंड में जो आता है उसको क्या बोलते हैं? एंड में नो. एपिटेप कैसे होगा? देखो एपिटेप तो इधर पे है. देखो, inscription on a tomb stood on a monument in a memory of the person, people buried there. That is epitaph. कैसे होगा एपिटेप? कैसे होगा? कैसे होगा एपिटेप? Then euphony. What is euphony? A succession of sweetly melodious sounds, the opposite of cacophony. The term is applied to smoothly following poetry or prose. Hmm. Then you have exposition. Then you have exposition. Hmm. Exposition क्या है? A background information at the beginning of the story. Okay. Such as setting. Fable क्या है? A brief tale told to illustrate a moral purpose. Following action क्या है? Events that lead to resolution after the climax. Figurative language. Flashback तो पता ही है. A scene or an incident that happened before the beginning of a story. Foil, a character who provides a striking contrast to another character. foil, character who provides okay, a striking contrast to another character is a foil. Foreshadowing, a writer's use of hints or clues to indicate events that will occur later in the narrative. Hyperbole, exaggeration. Excellent. Hmm. Hmm. But that is epitaph. That is. Hmm. Epilogue is the answer. Epilogue is the answer. Epilogue. Hmm. Excellent. Epilogue is the answer. Imagery, words and phrase that create vivid experiences of a picture of the reader. आयरनी क्या होता है? देखो आयरनी एग्जाम पे आया था. आयरनी एग्जाम पे आया था. वर्बल आयरनी, सिचुएशन आयरनी, ड्रामेटिक आयरनी. Contrast between appearance and actuality. Writer says one thing but means something entirely different. It is viral irony. Situation irony क्या होता है? Occurs when something happens that is entirely different from what is expected. Dramatic irony occurs when the reader knows information that the characters do not know. Dramatic. Then you have literal, a word for word interpretation for what is general said. Literal meaning. Metaphor तो पता ही है, figure of speech in which comparison okay. Hmm. Hmm. Metonymy के metonymy पता तो है. Figure of speech the substitute the name of the related object person. Mood तो पता ही है. Feeling or atmosphere. देखो संतना इसमें देखो ना एपीग्राफ क्या है. एपीग्राफ ग्राफ मतलब क्या है संतना. ग्राफ मतलब क्या है. ओके जस्ट लेट मी चेक इट. ग्राफ मतलब क्या है. एपी है बहुत अच्छा. ठीक है लेट सीमा लेट मी चेक इट वंस मोर. व्हाट वाज द क्वेश्चन होता है. व्हाट डिड आई आस्क यू. Sorry. It is epigraph na सीमा. It was sorry. Seema, you are right actually. Okay, it was not epilogue, it was epigraph. Sorry sir. चलो अब देखो. Seema, you are right actually. Okay, epigraph, epi ग्राफ मतलब लिखना, इंस्क्रिप्शन. ठीक है. एपिलॉग, प्रोलॉग, एपिलॉग, एपिग्राफ एंड एपिथेट. ठीक है. प्रोलॉग इज एक्चुअली एपिग्राफ. ग्राफ तो राइटिंग. ठीक है. ग्राफ मीन्स इंस्क्रिप्शन. ठीक है. इंस्क्रिप्शन. Yeah, but here gram means writing. Inscription. Okay, let me write it down. I think I will check it once more. Okay. Epigraph. बट एपिग्राफ जो होता है एपिथेट लास्ट में होता है, एपिग्राफ एपिथेट ना, एंड यू हैव प्रोलोग, ठीक है, देखो प्रोलोग स्टार्ट में होता है, एपिलोग एंड में आता है, एपिग्राफ इंस्क्रिप्शन एट द वेरी बिगिनिंग, एपिथेट एट द एंड में होता है इंस्क्रिप्शन, ठीक है। सीमा आर यू लिसनिंग? सीमा आर यू लिसनिंग? इज इट? देखो एपिग्राफ पहले होता है, इंस्क्रिप्शन पहले जो इंस्क्रिप्शन रहता है एपिग्राफ, एंड एपिथेट एंड में होता है इंस्क्रिप्शन, ठीक है, ठीक है। एंड प्रोलोग पहले में आता है एंड एपिलोग एंड में आता है। एपिलोग प्रोलोग का अपोजिट है एपिलोग, एंड एपिग्राफ का अपोजिट है एपिथेट। इज इट नाउ, इज इट क्लियर नाउ सीमा? इज इट नाउ क्लियर? ठीक है, I have already noted down this thing, okay, in my copy. I'll be checking once more, okay. I'll be checking once more, okay. But now what I am saying, it is actually epigraph and epithet, prologue and epilogue, I think. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia, the information of use of words such as bars, kaku, boots, onomatopoeia. Oxymoron, figure of speech, wise, fool, okay, in which two contradictory words or phrases are combined in a single expression. A single expression is okay. A figure of speech in which two contradictory words or phrases are combined in a single, okay. Wise fool. Paradox, okay. Santana, you asked the question, that's why okay, I have checked, okay. I gone स्क्रॉल अप करके मैं देखा कि क्या था, एपिग्राफ था, ग्राफ था ना, इसीलिए। Thank you for asking me the questions, okay, and then I did realize that I made a mistake. Wise fool. Paradox, okay, a statement or situation containing obvious contradictions, okay, but is nevertheless true. Parallelism, the use of similar grammatical forms, okay. Parody तो पता ही है, imitation of serious work, parody, parody. Personification, plot, पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू। एक साथ में ना इतना सारा क्वेश्चन करवा रहा है कि दिमाग में मेरा भी मतलब कुछ काम नहीं कर रहा। अगर डेली पे, अगर देखो सुबह में हुआ है, आफ्टरनून पे हुआ, इवनिंग पे हो रहा है, मतलब दिमाग मेरा भी काम नहीं कर रहा है, ठीक है। इतना सारा सब कुछ एक साथ में, चलो। Personification of figure of speech in which human qualities or characters given to an animal. Plot, the plan of an action or sequence events of a story. And point of view, the vantage point of some all things, okay. चलो मैं प्रोवाइड दे दिया था, already had provided, okay, in the Telegram channel. Resolution, rhyming scheme, rising action, satire, setting simile, ठीक है, उसको पढ़ लेना, मैं दे दिया हूँ, ठीक है, टेलीग्राम चैनल पे दे दिया। चलो इसको आते हैं, ठीक है। Sir Philip Sidney's apology for poetry is a rejoinder. It's a rejoinder reply to Stephen Gosson's School of Abuse. ठीक है? Spencer's Astrophilip is an elegy on Sir Philip Sidney. Milton's Comas is a mask. Trident's The Conquest of Granada is a heroic play. Philip Sidney's apology for poetry is actually a rejoinder, a reply to Stephen Gosson's School of Abuse. Spencer's Astrophilip is an elegy on Sir Philip Sidney. Milton's Comas is actually a mask. Trident's The Conquest of Granada is a heroic play. And a pathetic fallacy is meant, okay, investing objects with human emotions and deep, profound is actually a personal letter. The Gates of Paradise by William Blake. The Gates of Paradise is actually a work by William Blake. And Tennyson's The Princess deals with women's education. The character Sartle appears in Ben Jonson's The Alchemist. So Ben Jonson has written The Alchemist, and in that work the character Sartle appears. ठीक है? Gate of Paradise is by William Blake. Gates of Paradise is by William Blake. Tennyson's The Princess deals with women's education. Women's education. ठीक है? Pathetic fallacy is coined by John Ruskin, that meant investing objects with human emotion. Investing objects with human emotion. ठीक है? Trident's The Conquest of Granada is a heroic play. ठीक है? Who calls Sally a beautiful and intellectual angel, beating in In the void, his luminous means in vain, okay. Who calls Sally a beautiful and intellectual and witting in the void, his luminous being in vain. It is Matthew Arnold, who said that Donne in his poetry affected the metaphysics. It is the John Dryden. His poetry, that John Dryden, who said that Donne in his poetry affected the metaphysics, John Dryden. In Dryden's abstract and adjective that is Dryden actually. Cora by Dryden. Cora stands for Titus Forbes. Okay. A writer's characteristic mighty line is actually associated with what? Marlowe. Ben Jonson's mighty line, blind birds. A writer's characteristics mighty line is associated with Marlowe. And Ben Jonson has actually has Marlowe's mighty line. Okay, that's it. Ben Jonson. Shakespeare, and the mighty lines is actually referring to blank verse. Shakespeare history plays may be read as complement to the Plantagenets. To which genre does the Fairy Queen Spencer belonging? It's a metrical romance. Okay, Fairy Queen is actually a metrical romance. Fairy Queen is actually a metrical romance. Okay, Fairy Queen is a metrical romance. Allegorical metrical romance. Of all the characters in the prologue, there are only three who described without some touch of irony. देखो इसको याद रखना. Three characters हैं उधर पे ironically present नहीं किया है जॉसन. First the knight, the last one the parson and the plowman. ठीक है? The knight, the parson and the plowman. And knights, the parson's okay brother is plowman. Parson's brother probably yeah. Parson's brother is Parson's brother is plowman. So the knight, the parson and the plowman. Okay, they are being described. They are being described. Okay, depicted in the in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales without irony. Okay, there is no touch of irony in the characters like the knight, the parson, the plowman. And the plowman is the brother of parson. The correct title of William Langland's whole poem, Vision of Pierce the Plowman. Plowman का पूरा whole poem. What was the full title of the Vision? The whole poem, Vision of Pierce the Plowman. Pierce the Plowman. There is Vision of the Pierce the Plowman. Utopia was written by Thomas More. A mystery plays were based with okay, my B. That is a biblical plays, a biblical stories. Okay. Who compared Spencer Reed Nolan? Ben Jonson ने बोला था complaint किया था Spencer Reed Nolan, Ben Jonson. The Astrophilms Taylor sonnets were composed by Sydney. Okay. Then affective fallacy is defined as the error of judging a work by its affects the reader. What is affective fallacy? Affective fallacy इसको याद रखना. Affective fallacy was coined by Munro and Beardsley, and intentional fallacy and affective fallacy which were terms coined by Munro and Beardsley. What is affective fallacy? The error of judging a work by its effects on the reader. That is affective fallacy. Okay. Dr. Faustus in Marlowe's play is a headstrong physician. ठीक है? Who, in Dryden's essay dramatic poesy, says that there is no theatre in the world as anything so absurd as English tragicomedy. It is Lycidius. Okay, Lycidius. ठीक है? According to the Coleridge in poetry, meter is a mere ornament. Okay, meter is a only ornament. Okay? Coleridge actually is focusing, giving importance meter. Okay, meter is only ornament. Meter is only ornament. Coleridge. Okay. The title of Robert Barton's the well-known work is The Anatomy of Melancholy. The Anatomy of Melancholy. Okay. The movement for is Thomas Dunn. Now, utilitarianism identified what is good with what makes for happiness. Okay, what makes for happiness. When is today's exam? Okay, at 3 o'clock. Is it 3? It will start from 3 o'clock. Is it? In the afternoon. The suffrage movement. So the suffrage movement. Okay. Suffragette movement. as a movement for women suffrage movement जो होता है ना, women rights के लिए होता है, women rights के लिए हुआ है, women rights के लिए हुआ है, ठीक है. The decline and fall of romantic idea was written by F.L. Lucas. The decline and fall of romantic ideal. The decline and fall of romantic ideal was written by Decline and Fall of Romantic Ideal by F. L. Lucas. F. L. Lucas. F. L. Lucas. Aldous Huxley writes about his visit to India in Jesling Fire. Lady Bracknell is a character in The White Lady Bracknell. 30. 330. Lady Bracknell is a character in The Importance of Being Earnest. Okay. Lady Bracknell is a character in The Importance of Being Earnest. Wild. In which of the following plays Shakespeare attacks Puritans 30 to 530? Who said that Shakespeare has in his comedies only heroines and no heroes? John Ruskin ने बोला था. In his work Sesame and Lilies of Queen's Garden, Milton's Areopagitica is a defense of freedom of expression. Freedom of expression. So Milton's Areopagitica is a defense of freedom of expression. Metaphysical conceit is basically a simile. Metaphysical conceit is basically a simile. Okay. Who said it is not enough that Aristotle has said so? For Aristotle drew his models of tragedy from Sophocles and Euripides. And if he had seen ours, might have changed his mind. It is Dryden. Okay. Who wrote The Defense of Lucknow? Rudyard Kipling. The Defense of Lucknow by Rudyard Kipling. Okay, got it. Seema and Opna, I got it. The Defense of Lucknow by Rudyard Kipling. The theme of Browning's Paracelsus is search for knowledge. Browning's Paracelsus is search for knowledge. Who first attacked the first prominently the restoration comedy for its immortality? Jeremy Collier. Who first attacked the most prominently the restoration comedy for its immortality? Immorality. Jeremy Collier. Whose style was praised by Dr. Samuel Johnson as elegant but not ostentatious, familiar but not forced. Addison. John Byrne's The Pilgrim Progress is a religious allegory. It's a religious allegory. The spider and the bee episode occurs in Battle of the Books by Swift. The spider and the bee episode occurs in the Battle of the Books. W. Jordan wrote Homage to Cleo, which disciple is C, the muse of history. The theme of Bacon's The New Atlantis is actually discovery of the New World. Ben Jonson is a Jacobean dramatist. According to Longines, the most important source of the sublime is a lofty cast of mind. Okay. Sublime is a lofty cast of mind. Which one of the following is an artificial comedy? The Way of the World. 1700 में appeared हुआ था. Pamela Richardson is an epistolary novel. Who is the first English tragedy? Gorboduc, Ferex and Porix. For Matthew Arnold, a poetry of revolt against moral ideas. It's a poetry of revolt against life. For Matthew Arnold, a poetry of revolt against moral ideas is poetry of revolt against life. Who called Wordsworth lost leader? Okay. Browning ने बोला था Wordsworth को a lost leader. The Gothic novel is satirized in Northanger Abbey and it was written by Jane Austen. Thomas Carlyle's Sartor Resartus is a fictive autobiography, okay, and it means teller, reteller. Okay, it's a fictive autobiography. Okay, who wrote to Janade? James L. Lois. Okay, J. L. Lois wrote to Janatu, and it's a source of Kubla Khan. One of the sources of Kubla Khan is Janatu. Okay. Don Juan Byron is an epic satire. Okay, written in Ottava Rima, ठीक है. Ottava Rima 8 है. हम क्यों नहीं जाता? Ottava Rima, ठीक है. On whose real life experience is deposed Robinson's supposed Alexander Selkirk? Which of the following plays by J.B. Shaw attacks Darwinism back to Methuselah? ठीक है, Darwinism. Attack of J.B. Which of the following plays by J.B. Shaw attacks Darwinism? It is actually back to Methuselah. ठीक है, back to Methuselah. J.B. Shaw. Bacon's Novum Organum is a philosophical treatise. It is a philosophical treatise. Who found Shakespeare's works highly deplorable and thus referred to the bard as that drunken fool? Voltaire. Okay. Voltaire is not the drunken fool. Chaucer's contribution to English words is decasyllabic line. Okay, English words is decasyllabic line, 10 lines. Well of English undefined. The comment is about George Spencer ने बोला था. Spencer ने बोला था चौसर को Well of English undefined. Okay, Well of English undefined. William was a famous clown in Elizabethan theatre. In Elizabethan theatre, okay, William is a famous clown. The year 1477 is associated with the setting of the first printing press in England by 1477. Printing press in England by Caxton. Belle Imperia is a character, okay? It's a character in the Spanish tragedy by Guido. Okay? Belle Imperia is a character in the Spanish tragedy by Keats. Okay? Who said no man will ever write a better tragedy than Lear? G.B. Shaw. The stanza from Chaucer's Troilus and Cressida is written in rhyme royal. Rhyme royal में लिखा गया था. Beside Chaucer and Shakespeare, the legend of Troilus and Cressida was written by Robert Henderson. ठीक है? Beside Chaucer and Shakespeare, the legend of Troilus and Cressida was written by Robert Henderson, the Testament of Cressida. Machiavelli figures in the prologue to the Canterbury Tales. Machiavelli figures in the prologue to the Geomalta. Machiavelli figures in the prologue to the Geomalta murder. In Lady Macbeth's invocation to spirits, okay, that tend to on moral thoughts. Mortal means murderous. Besides, Hollinshed, a major source of Shakespeare's English history, plays were the work of Edward Hall. Hollinshed पढ़ था उसके साथ साथ एडवर्ड हॉल का था वर्क ऑफ एडवर्ड हॉल. That Milton was of the Devil's Party without knowing it. इसने बोला था, ब्लेग ने बोला था. Milton was of the Devil's Party without knowing it. The ancient rules of writing were described as nature methodized by legendary Poe. Okay. The fable of the spider and the bee occurs in a sweep. Wordsworth's The Prelude was intended as a prelude to the Recluse. Okay. Wordsworth's The Prelude was intended as a prelude to the long poem Recluse. There is also a poem by Wordsworth. The song beginning, On a Poet's Lips I Slept, is found to be in Prometheus Unbound. Okay. Prometheus Unbound. No, the song beginning, on a poet's lips I slept. On a poet's lips I slept. Men and Women is a collection of poems by Robert Browning. Men and Women is a collection of poems by Robert Browning. The technological Benthamite civilization is the most prominently attacked by Dickens in Hard Times. Okay. Hard Times. Okay. The technological Benthamite civilization is most prominently attacked by Dickens in Hard Times. The story of man of character is the Mayor of Casterbridge. Subtitle. Okay. The Mayor of Casterbridge. Mayor of Casterbridge का subtitle क्या था? The story of a man of character. The story of a man of character. The subtitle of Mayor of Casterbridge is the story of a man of character. The life of a famous artist provides the basis for the Moon and Sixpence. Okay. The Moon and Sixpence. Okay. Crazy Jane. Who wrote? अब बोलो तो The Moon and Sixpence किसने लिखा है? The Moon and Sixpence. Crazy Jane is a character created by William Butler Yeats. The Moon and Sixpence किसने लिखा है? The Moon and Sixpence. To comment. The Moon and Sixpence किसने लिखा है? The Moon and Sixpence. Do comment. The Moon and Sixpence. इसने ऑफ बॉन्डेज लिखा है. इसने लिखा है लीजा ऑफ लैम्बेथ लिखा है. लीजा ऑफ लैम्बेथ लिखा है. लीजा ऑफ लैम्बेथ लिखा है. ऑफ हीमन बॉन्डेज लिखा है. केक्स एंड एल लिखा है. केक्स एंड एल. रेजर्स एज. विलियम समरसेट मॉम. ठीक है. समरसेट मॉम. ठीक है. The Moon and Sixpence. William Somerset Maugham. Of Bondage. Razor's Edge. These are the works by विलियम समरसन मॉम। क्रेजी जन इज अ कैरेक्टर क्रिएटेड बाय विलियम बटलर इट्स, ठीक है। A cocktail party, T.S. Eliot by T.S. Eliot reworks the classical myth of Alcestis. Okay, classical myth of Alcestis. ठीक है। Virginia Woolf first used the stream of consciousness technique extensively in Mrs. Dalloway. Virginia Woolf okay, the first time used the term okay, of consciousness okay, technique extensively okay, in Mrs. Dalloway. ठीक है। When Liliacs last in the Dorian bloom, Walt Whitman. This is an elegy on the death of Abraham Lincoln. When lilacs last in the Dorian bloom, this is actually an elegy on the death of Abraham Lincoln. The title For Whom the Bell Tolls is borrowed from John Donne's Devotion. The title For Whom the Bell Tolls here, you see this is a novel by Ernest Hemingway also. Ernest Hemingway, this is also a novel by Hemingway. Okay. Hemingway. The title has been taken from okay, John Donne's Devotion. Emergent locations. This is the poem where these lines appear for whom the bell tolls, and from that poem, Ernest Hemingway has taken the title for his novel For Whom the Bell Tolls. The Bhasmasur me, the apparent tiger from Vasu. Vasu is the protagonist. Okay, Vasu. So you see, the काम नहीं कर रहा है. Vasu. The Brahmasura, the Bhasmasura myth actually. The Bhasmasura myth is used in Arcanarans, the tiger for Mercury. The writer who deplores many my tongue in the English tense. That the my tongue in English tense are Parthasarathi. My tongues in English tense by are Parthasarathi. My tongues in English tense by are Parthasarathi. Are Parthasarathi. My tongues in English tense. My son's father is the autobiography of Don Moraes. My son's autobiography, my son's father, sorry, my son's father is the autobiography of Don Moraes. Gugiwa Thwango changed the medium of his writing from English to Gigi. Giguwa Thwango, okay, Gugiwa Thwango, okay, changed the medium of his writing from English to Gigi language. Gugiwa Thwango. The novel George Lemming, okay, the novel by George Lemming, which retells the Prospero Caliban tale from the point of view Caliban is water with berries, okay, water with berries. Okay, Prospero Caliban, Tempest, okay, the Swan Song. So the novel by George Lemming, which retells the Prospero Caliban tale from the point of view Caliban is actually Water with Berries by George Lemming. Water with Berries. The Ghani Sack is a novel by M.G. Basanji. Patrick White's okay, novel dealing with an expedition to explore the Australian desert is Voss. Patrick White ने क्या लिखा है? Voss लिखा है, ठीक है? According to Longinus, the most important source of the sublime is lofty cast of mind. Okay, a certain lofty cast of mind is the most important source of sublime is the a certain lofty cast of mind. ठीक है, ठीक है, इसको याद रखना. Water with Berries by George Lemming, telling of Tempest. ठीक है. The goal of drama, okay, according to Aristotle, is the enactment of actions. The goal of drama, according to Aristotle, is the enactment of actions. Okay. A major text of neoclassical critical theory is Horace's Art of Poetry or the Horace Ars Poetica or the Art of Poetry. A major text okay, of neoclassical theory is okay. According to poetry, okay, the primary imagination is an attribute. Is an attribute of all human beings. Okay, is an attribute of all human beings. A line quoted by Armstrong as touchstone for poetry is actually absent from felicity while the function of critic is the elucidation of works of art and the correction of taste. किसने बोला था? टीएस इलियट ने बोला था. The term new historicism is associated with Stephen Greenblatt. Stephen Greenblatt has coined the term new historicism. The line "she can't fade, though she has not died bliss" illustrates, okay, the figure of speech, the metaphor. And Alexander is a line in iambic hexameter. Following publication of which other periodicals. RA is period, DLB is not a जो भी है. All theatres in England were closed during the rule of Oliver Cromwell. An essay on the subjection of women is a work by J.S. Mill. An essay on the subjection of women is written by J.S. Mill. The Caroline age refers to the reign of Charles the One. Caroline age 1625 से 49, 1625 से 1614 is the Carolingian, and this is the time period of Charles the First. Who are watching? कौन कौन देख रहे हो? एक बार यस कर दो तो एक बार thumbs up करो. Those who are watching live, do a thumbs up. मैं देखना चाह रहा हूँ कौन कौन देख रहा है. मैं देखना चाह रहा हूँ कौन कौन अभी तक देख रहे हैं. Do a thumbs up, please. An essay on the subjection of women is written by J.S. Mill, John Stuart Mill. The Caroline age refers to the reign of Charles the First. Santana is there. 7 live 7 8. Okay. The Caroline age. Okay. सांतना का एग्जाम हो गया. सीमा इज एक्चुअली ओके. अगर तुम लोग थोड़ा बात करो, नहीं तो मेरा भी मतलब क्या हो रहा है, मेरे को भी जस्ट क्या बोलूं, मोनोटोनस लग रहा है. मोनोटोनस. तुम लोग थोड़ा गपशप करो इधर पे. दीप तुम बहुत दिन बाद. हेलो हाय दीप. ओके ओके. आई नो. अभी भी तो कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ ना कॉलेज का पूरा लास्ट ईयर तक. चलो. हाँ. डिब्रूगढ़ बोल रहे थे ना. डिब्रूगढ़. वी आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर डिब्रूगढ़, इज नॉट इट? You are preparing for Dibrugarh. Definitely सीमा, definitely सीमा. जो इस चैनल पे आएगा, जो इतना सारा क्वेश्चन करेगा, वो अगर वो पढ़ता है सब, वो डेफिनेटली क्रैक करेगा. डेफिनेटली क्रैक करेगा. डेफिनेटली. डेफिनेटली क्रैक करेगा. Got it. Okay. The Caroline age refers to the reign of Charles the First. Got it, Victor. The said Seema, these are all the syllabus is same actually. Okay, these questions will be definitely helpful okay, for any kind of entrance exam, any kind of physics into the exam में that will definitely help. मेरा इतना थक गया हूँ, इतना टायर्ड हो गया हूँ, मेरा मुंह से बात नहीं निकलता. चलो. The sad heart of Ruth in Keats' Ode to a Nightingale is an allusion to the Old Testament. That is good idea. That is a good idea, Sandhya. That is a good data. Yeah, you should move forward. A prominent leader of the Oxford movement is Cardinal Newman, and Oxford movement is actually a religious movement. Okay. The Great Depression occurred in 1920s में Great Depression होता है. Great Depression. The tenor, according to I. A. Richards, refers to the structure of the metaphor. Tenor actually, according to I. A. Richards, refers to the structure of the metaphor. Gesture is actually used as a basic critical concept by R. P. Blackmore. School of a Night is a term which figures in Love's Labours Lost by Shakespeare. School of a Night, this term, Love's Labours Lost. Juliet appears in a play. Those who will be appearing tomorrow, okay, they had actually got ample time to prepare. Don't worry, okay, everything will be okay. Just keep cool. Thank you, Diptava. Okay, yeah, definitely. ऐसे ही विश करते रहो, और ऐसे ही yeah, definitely. I will be, don't worry, I will be helping. Don't worry, I will be helping everyone. Yeah, and you are the champions. Okay. You are the champions. Definitely will be, and I'll be even helping in future. Don't worry. Okay. ऐसे ही विश करते रहो कि ज्यादा व्यूज मिले, ज्यादा स्टूडेंट मिले, ठीक है, और ऐसे ही मैं हेल्प करते रहूं, ठीक है. So Juliet appears, okay, in play other than Romeo and Major for Major. It is Major for Major. Shakespeare was not at all an astronomy buff. Okay, all the same, one of which plays is loaded with astronomical references, that is Hamlet. Okay. What bard does King Lear compare his ungrateful daughters to? That is to Vulture. Who are the ungrateful daughters? Goneril and Regan at the end. Okay, Goneril and Regan. Okay, Cordelia was there. Cordelia was the most faithful daughter. King Lear's, okay, Cordelia was the most faithful daughter, and here daughters Goneril and Regan, they are compared to Vulture. Okay. The word what is in a name occur in Romeo and Juliet. नाम पे क्या आता है? What is in a name occur in Romeo and Juliet. The film version of Pygmalion is My Fair Lady. What is the film version of Pygmalion? What is the film version of Pygmalion? Here the film version of Pygmalion is My Fair Lady. Okay, My Fair Lady. My Fair Lady is the film version of Pygmalion. Pojo, the character appears in Waiting for Godot. Waiting for Godot में Pojo appear होता है. मेरा ये क्यों नहीं काम कर रहा ठीक से? ठीक है. Then who first used the term the theater of the absurd? Martin Esslin. It is Martin Esslin who had for the first time used, okay, theater of the absurd. Which is the first book of essays to be published? Montague's essays. Okay. It is Montague's essays. ठीक है. First use, yeah, Pojo appears in Waiting for Godot. First use the term the theater of absurd, it was, okay, Martin Esslin. ठीक है. Martin Esslin. Then which was the first book of essays to be published? Montague's essays. Who was the first ever poet laureate? Dryden. On the Knocking of the Gate in Macbeth by Thomas Dickens. ठीक है. Who wrote the Confessions? Russell. Confessions. Okay. Ginger Russell. ठीक है. Who advised his fellow poets to follow the nature? It is Pope. Pope ने बोला था. ठीक है. Who advised? Okay. Who advised his fellow poet to follow nature? It is Pope. Who is associated with the term tension? It is Allen Tate. Okay. Allen Tate. Tension and poetry. Allen Tate. Tension and poetry. Allen Tate. ठीक है. When did Constantinople fall? 1453 में. Who, according to Dr. Samuel Johnson, is the father of English criticism? John Dryden. John Dryden is the father of English criticism. ठीक है. Thank you everyone to you. Thank you everyone. ठीक है, ऐसे ही कीप पेशेंस, ओके, पढ़ते रहो, लर्न करते रहो। और who wrote the book New Criticism? John Crowder, 1941 पे, 1941 was, and this was actually and the movement took its name from this work New Criticism that appeared in 1941 by John Crowder. ठीक है, the observation age cannot wither her about Cleopatra is made by Enobarbus Antonio Cleopatra in things for leopard. ओके गॉट कस्तम, कस्तम थैंक यू ऐसे ही रेकमेंड करते जाना, ठीक है। मेरा एक रिक्वेस्ट, मेरा तुम लोग को एक ही रिक्वेस्ट है और कुछ नहीं है। मेरा तुम लोग को एक ही रिक्वेस्ट है कि डू रेकमेंड योर फ्रेंड, द वन रिक्वेस्ट दैट आई कैन मेक, दिस इज माय हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू, जस्ट डू रेकमेंड योर फ्रेंड एंड मेक इट बिग, ओके। एंड डेफिनेटली देखो मैं वादा कर रहा हूँ, इन फ्यूचर डेफिनेटली आई विल बी हेल्पिंग जस्ट लाइक दिस, ओके। To be honest, okay, I'll be helping in future even. Don't worry, ठीक है. Whatever I can, and what is the most important fact is that, okay, that you should recommend your friends. This is the request. Humble request. Let it reach, okay. Let it reach to greater audience. Let it reach to in things fall apart, okay. HCB depicts Igbo community, okay. Things Igbo community. Igbo. Who wrote the accidental man? Accidental man किसने लिखा? Iris Munoz ने लिखा. Iris Munoz. Synecdoche is a figure of speech in which a part represents the whole. A part is representing the whole synecdoche, ठीक है. And Clean is actually character in the Return of the Native, okay. Human. Clean Human is a character in Return of the Native. Who is the author of the Sacred Wood? Sacred Wood, T.S. Eliot. Sacred Wood, T.S. Eliot, ठीक है. Who is the author of the Gun for Sale? Green. Graham Greene, okay. Emotion, a gun for sale. Gun for sale. Is it Graham Greene or Robert Greene? I think it is Graham Greene. Graham Greene, ठीक है. चलो. Which school of criticism has been called a Neo Aristotelian? It is the Chicago School of Criticism. There is actually Olson, Stephen Crane, Chicago's critics or who are the Neo Aristotelians, and they were actually Stephen Crane, then Olson, Stephen Crane, Olson. There are other two people also. There are other two people. Stephen Crane, Olson. एम से क्या होगा? मैकलिन भी कोई था, ठीक है. MACLEN. Okay. Stephen Crane was the more prominent one of the New Aristotelians. Okay. Stephen Crane, Olson, MacLean or someone था, ठीक है. There are four people, okay, who are the Neo Aristotelians. Shelley ने क्या लिखा है? Sensi लिखा है. Shelley has written Sensi. Neo Aristotelians were Stephen Crane, Olson, MacLean और कोई था, एक बार चेक करें, चार जन थे. Which one of the following is associated with Royal Court Theatre, London? Edward Bond. Byron, Shelley and their imitators were described as satanic school. Byron, Shelley and their imitators were described as satanic school. किसने बोला था? सादी ने बोला था. रॉबर्ट सादी ने बोला था. Who had actually called Shelley and Byron as satanic school? It is Robert Sadi. The term postmodernism was first used in connection with the painting. Who wrote the following line? I fall upon the thorns of life, I bleed. That is Shelley. I fall upon the thorns of life, I bleed. That is Shelley. The title of the novel Sound and the Fury has been taken from Macbeth. John Bunyan belongs to 17th century. Okay. देन जॉन बार्नेट्स का पिलग्रिम प्रोग्रेस कब पब्लिश हुआ था बोलो? जॉन बार्नेट्स का पिलग्रिम प्रोग्रेस कब पब्लिश हुआ था? जॉन बार्नेट्स का पिलग्रिम्स प्रोग्रेस कब पब्लिश हुआ था? जॉन बार्नेट्स का पिलग्रिम प्रोग्रेस कब पब्लिश हुआ था? सीमा सीपेट इज एक्चुअली 25 पे ना, 25 पे ना। जॉन बार्नेट्स का पिलग्रिम प्रोग्रेस कब पब्लिश हुआ था? चलो कमेंट में लिखो, ठीक है। द ग्रेट फायर ऑफ लंदन कब हुआ था? 1666 पे हुआ था। ग्रेट फायर ऑफ लंदन 1666 पे हुआ था, ठीक है। 1666 पे हुआ था ग्रेट फायर ऑफ लंदन। Time held me green and dying, though I sang in my chains like the sea. Who wrote these lines? Dylan Thomas. Who made this statement? An aged man is but a paltry thing. It is William Butler Yeats. William Butler Yeats has written. An aged man is but a paltry thing. ठीक है। ये 1678 पिलग्रिम प्रोग्रेस पब्लिश हुआ था 1678 पे। क्या एक बार चेक करके बोलो हमको। ये 1678 पिलग्रिम्स प्रोग्रेस 1678 पे हुआ क्या? Check it and tell in the comment box. I think 1678 पे होगा, ठीक है। The fourth book of Spanish, the Fairy Queen, is titled Friendship. The grain of wheat is written in the background of Mau Mau Rebellion. Mau Mau Rebellion. Thank you. The only request to you, please do recommend. Please do recommend your friends so that I can reach to every student, so that I can reach to maximum students. Definitely, I will be helping all of you. Uh, the one and only request to all of you, my dear students, my dear friends, that do recommend to your friends, to your juniors, okay, to your friends, juniors, and even to your whatever you can, okay. So you see, just do recommend your friends, juniors, okay, so that I can reach, okay, the maximum students, maximum students. Don't worry, don't worry. And you can this thing that yeah, I will be providing all of you. I will be providing everything, whatever I have, whatever I know, whatever I have gathered, okay, in these years, okay. But only humble request to all of you to recommend your friends, okay, so that I can reach, okay, a maximum students, okay. चलो, पिलग्रिम प्रोग्रेस का पब्लिश हुआ 1678 में ना। कोई आंसर नहीं दिए तुम लोग। You have not answered yet. You have not answered. You have not answered yet. पिलग्रिम प्रोग्रेस कब पब्लिश हुआ था? मैंने इधर पे लिखा 1678 पे। तुम लोग आंसर अभी भी नहीं दिए। क्या 1678 है क्या? चलो। King George VI formally abandoned his title of Emperor of India in August 1947. Okay. Ambiguity is a term. Wheeler names in 7 types of ambiguity that came in 1930 पे आया था। is verbal nuance, okay. 1678 क्या लिखा? हाँ 1678 okay, yeah, then it's okay, then fine। 1678 पे आया था, thank you। हाँ, वही तो मैं भी बोले, ठीक है। oh, he flies through the air with the greatest of ease, these lines in anarchistic meter। चलो, Shelley's, okay, last unfinished poem is the triumph of life। Shelley ने क्या लिखा है? The unfinished poem of Shelley is actually the triumph of life। Triumph of life is the unfinished poem। The unfinished poem is triumph of life, ठीक है। The triumph of life is written by Shelley, that is the unfinished poem। Strophe, antistrophe, epo are the characters of the elements of components of the Pindari code। ठीक है, strophe, antistrophe and epo are the components of Pindari। ठीक है, The rocks of Britain feature in Chaucer's Franklin instance. Okay. Scientific cure Mammon is a character in Alchemist by Ben Jonson. Ben Jonson has written The Alchemist, and their epic Mammon is the character of that work. Okay. In the phrase "Oh brave new world" used by Miranda, brave means okay, beautiful. Brave means beautiful here. Oh brave new world, that is brave means here beautiful. And who has written a novel? Okay, A Brave New World. Okay, title has been taken from Tempest, the Swanson. The editors of the first folio. किसने लिखा है the novel Brave New World? The editors of the first folio of Shakespeare plays were Hemage and Condell. Okay, Hemage or Condell was the editor of the first folio of Shakespeare's plays. Okay, ठीक है. The phrase the wasp of Twickenham. The phrase the wasp of Twickenham, the wasp of Twickenham is applied to Poe. Okay, is applied to Poe. The Battle of the Books discusses the conflict between the ancient and the moderns. Okay, the Battle of the Books. Okay, Battle of the Books. Who wrote the Battle of the Books? किसने लिखा है? The Battle of the Books. Do write in the comment box. The Battle of the Books. Okay, that is about the ancients and the moderns. So conflict between the ancients and the moderns. The Battle of the Books. The Wasp of Twickenham is actually applied to Poe. ठीक है? Aldous Huxley has written Oh Brave New World. Brave New World. Aldous Huxley. ठीक है? चलो. A Prince of Abyssinia features in the work of Johnson. Cain is the subject of work of Byron. Cain Abel. Cain is the subject of work of Byron. Dickens treats okay, the law of delay in little laws of the law's delay. The law is the law's delay in Little Dorian. Okay, Little Dorian. Okay, Little Dorian. No, for it. No, no. Hmm. Sure. So Hardy's title "Far from the Madding Crowd" okay has been taken from Thomas Breaker poem. से ठीक है? Far from the Madding Crowd. Okay. Eligible. T.S. Eliot's line "Sweet Thames run softly till I end my song" is a quotation from Spencer. The group known as the Movement Poets, Robert Conquest, Kingsley Amis, Philip Larkin. Movement Poet, Philip Larkin, Kingsley Amis, Robert Conquest. Shaw's concept of the life force is enunciated in which work Man and Superman. Man and Superman पे work, ठीक है? Man and Superman पे work. Shaw's concept of the life force is actually concepted in Man and Superman. ठीक है? Many of these Lawrence's novels are set in the Nottingham region. Robert's first nature poems are chiefly set in New Hampshire. ठीक है? The Joe Story is an abstract play. It's by Edward Elby. Edward Elby ने लिखा है Joe Story. Edward Elby has written Joe Story. Okay. Robert's first nature poems are chiefly set in New Hampshire. Okay. And these Lawrence novels are set in Nottingham region. The such connection of the life force is enunciated in Man and Superman. ठीक है? The Jew story is actually by Edward Elby, whereas Hester bore a scarlet letter as a mark of sexual transgression. Okay, Hester Prynne. Hester Prynne is a character. Hester Prynne is a character from which novel? Hester Prynne. The Harikatha tradition has been extensively used in Kantapura. The Harikatha translation has been extensively used in Kantapura. ठीक है? Kantapura, Kantapura. The poet who wrote "Boring after the English gods" is R. Parthasarathi. R. Parthasarathi ने क्या लिखा है? "Boring after the English gods." Okay? An Indian English novelist who is also a prominent writer of verse is Vikram Seth. Okay, The Golden Gate and Equal Music is the important works by Vikram Seth. Okay, The Golden Gate, okay, an equal music, an Indian English novelist who is also a prominent writer of words of the victim set. Okay. The Mau Mau Rebellion is used in a measure of grain of wheat. The novel by H.P. which describes the celebrations of the Uri feast of Oberika's daughter, which things fall apart. Okay. A fine balance is written by Rohinton Mystery. Such a long journey is another work by Rohinton Mystery. A family matters is another work. Tales from Firoz Sabah is another collection of works by Rohinton Mystery. Such a long journey, a fine balance, family matters. These are three novels from the Rohinton Mystery. Whereas the short story collection is a Tales from Firoz Sabah is also written by okay. Indian mystery. Okay. Patrick White's The Solid Mandela. Patrick White has been the was the Solid Mandela. Okay. Shares the concept of Mandela with Zhang. Okay. Shares the concept of Mandela with Zhang. Okay. Patrick White has written the was the Solid Mandela. According to Patrick White, is actually an Australian writer, Australian novelist. Okay. According to Aristotle, okay, the least essential. Okay. गुड नाइट गुड नाइट जिसका जिसका एग्जाम है ठीक है जिसका जिसका कल एग्जाम है ठीक है सो जाओ ठीक है जिसका जिसका एग्जाम है या एवरीबॉडी विल डू एवरीबॉडी विल ओके या यस एवरीबॉडी विल बी डूइंग गुड एवरीबॉडी विल बी डूइंग गुड जिसका जिसका एग्जाम है तुम लोग the concept of okay the concept of literary decorum is given by Horace. Okay. The concept of literary decorum is given. Everything will be sadam, everything will be okay. Best of luck even to all of you. Best of luck to all of you. Those who are appearing tomorrow's exam. The observation, okay, he invades, okay, authors like a monarch. Now, what would be theft in other poets is only victory on him, Shakespeare. Wordsworth presents, okay, his views on the nature and function of poetry first in the advertisement appeared to the first edition of Lyrical Ballads. Wordsworth presents his views on the nature and function of poetry first in the advertisement appended to the first edition of the Lyrical Ballads. Okay. The dictum that life imitates art is expounded by whom? John Ruskin. John Ruskin. The dictum life imitates art. Effortless great traditions. Okay. Who are the four writers? Jane Austen, George Eliot, Joseph Conrad. Okay. Structuralism was first employed in the study of anthropology. Okay. The line stern daughter of the voice of God, O duty, illustrate apostrophe. O duty, ठीक है? The line where wind treads, where late the sweet bird sang, contains the feet that are hypermetrical. The authorized version of the Bible appeared in the reign of James the First. Authorized version of the Bible appeared in the reign of James the First. The English writer who was imprisoned in France during the French Revolution is Tom Paine. A Vindication of the Rights of Women was written by Milton, written in 1791, published 1792. In Lycidas, okay, the pilot of the Gallian leg is refers to Saint Peter. In Lycidas, okay, Lycidas, the pilot of the Gallian leg is referring to Saint Peter. Is referring to Saint Peter. Okay. The origin of the species appeared in published in 1859 by Charles Darwin. The assassination of the Archduke Francis Ferdinand led to World War One. The notion of tension to poetry was given by Adam Tate. Tension in poetry. Strong line poetry was a term applied to Hopkins poetry. Strong line poetry a term applied in its day to Hopkins poetry. Strong line poetry was a term applied in its day to Hopkins, okay? Hopkins poetry, strong line poetry. So the term apron stage refers to Elizabethan theatre. Apron stage refers to Elizabethan theatre. Who wrote the Travels? Who wrote Travels is a work by Swift. Travels is a work by Swift. Travels is actually a work by Swift. Okay? The proper study of mankind किसने बोला है? Through the following line, the proper study of mankind is man. Pope. ठीक है? The proper study of mankind is Pope. Proper study of mankind is man. That is by Pope. Okay. The apron stage is Elizabethan. The who wrote the work of travels by Swift. Okay. The proper study of mankind is man. Pope. The act of supremacy to make Henry VIII supreme head on the earth of the Church of England was passed in 1534 पे. So act of supremacy कब आया था? 1534 पे आया था, and that is to make the supreme Henry VIII, Henry VIII, supreme head on earth of the church. Okay. Act of supremacy came in 1534 by Atta. Which of the following notices belong to the group Lily, Peel, Lodge, Nash, Kit, GNM, Green, Nash, Marlowe, then Lily Lodge को जाके Peely, ठीक है, Lily Lodge, Peely, and sometimes so to Thomas Kit also. Okay. Who wrote the following line? A hard time we had of it. A hard time we had of it. A hard time we had. A hard time we had of it. Ezra Pound. Okay. Ezra Pound. Okay. A hard time we have it. Ezra Pound. ठीक है. चलो. Next question. The phrase dissociation of sensibility was used by Eliot in metaphysical. Okay. Eliot in metaphysical poets. Okay. The phrase dissociation sensibility. The dissociation of sensibility होगा metaphysical poets में. ठीक है. The author of the Parlon letter, Edgar Allan Poe. Parlon letter was written by Edgar Allan Poe ने लिखा था. Parlon letter was by whom? The author of the Parlon letter is by Edgar Allan Poe. The dark romanticism, the dark romantic. Okay. The art for art's sake was introduced by Gautier. Mask of Anarchy by Shelley, Anarchy, Rebellion, Shelley. Art for art's sake was introduced by Gautier. Author of the Parlon letter is by Edgar Allan Poe, American. So, The Women in White is by Wilkie Collins. Okay. The Women in White. Then Basil is another work. Basil is another work. The Women in White. Okay. The Women in White. Basil is an important works by the White Women. The women is by William Wilkie Collins. Okay. The Grizzly Bear is a huge and wild. This line is a ambiguous. The Venus and Adonis is a poem written by Shakespeare. Belinda is a character from The Rape of the Lock. Okay. Rape of the Lock. Yeah. Rape of the Lock by Poe. Who is the author of The Man and the Sixpence? The Man and Sixpence, here you see William Somerset Maugham. इसने लिखा है कि Eliza of Lambeth, A Razor's Edge, Of Human Bondage, A Razor's Edge, Eliza of Lambeth. These are all works by William Somerset Maugham. The Moon and the Sixpence. Okay. Bob Dylan is a character from Every Man in His Humor, Ben Jonson. Bob Dylan is a character in Every Man in His Humor, Ben Jonson. Okay. A novel tracing the development of the artist. Artist का development होगा. Building सेवन क्या है? That is just protagonist development. Okay. Artist का development होगा. That is known as Bungal Roman. Okay. Artist का development क्या होगा? Artist का novel, that is the novel tracing the development of the artist is known as Bungal Roman. ठीक है. Bhavani Junction is a work by John Masters. Okay. Bhavani Junction is a work by John Masters. Okay. Archaeology of Knowledge. This is a work by Michel Foucault. Michel Foucault क्या लिखा है? Archaeology of Knowledge by Michel Foucault. When I consider how my light is spent, that is actually a metonymy. Okay. Who are called Marxist critics? Christopher Gordon, Raymond Williams, Terry Eagleton. Okay. So you see, Archaeology of Knowledge by Michel Foucault. Bhavani Junction is by John Masters. ठीक है. चलो. Stephen Greenblatt is associated with the terms like resonance and wonder. Stephen New Historicism kit. क्या New Historicism was coined by Stephen Greenblatt and he is associated with resonance and wonder. Resonance and wonder. ठीक है. Beluta, the untouchable, appears in God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. Beluta is a character untouchable. Okay, appears in the God of Small Things. Okay, which considered to be the founder of the Chicago School. It is R.S. Grant. Olson है. Okay, MacLean, Olson, MacLean, R.S. Grant, Olson, MacLean. Okay, MacLean. Okay, these are actually members of Chicago School of Criticism, or they are also known as Neo-Aristotelian. They are also known as Neo-Aristotelians. Okay, Neo-Aristotelian. ठीक है. Olson, R.S. Grant, MacLean. ठीक है. Uncle Toby appears in the life and appearance of Tristram Shandy. This is a non-linear plot. Having non-linear plot of Tristram Shandy without a predecessor. This is a novel without a predecessor. Tristram Shandy. Thomas Trantz. Okay. Tristram Shandy. Okay. The German Greer wrote the female Una. Okay. German Greer wrote the female Una. Okay. Honest criticism and sensitive appreciation is directed not upon the poet but upon poetry. Okay. Who said this? It is Ranjam. Okay. It is Ranjam. John Crow Ranjam has written. Okay. ठीक है. John Crowe Ransom has written. John Crowe has written. Okay, okay, okay. Honest criticism and sensitive appreciation is directed not upon the poet but upon the poetry. It is by John Crowe Ransom. Okay. Oxford Movement. The founder of the Oxford Movement is John Cable. John Cable is the founder of the Oxford Movement. The founder of the Oxford Movement is John Cable. Okay. Who is the author of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? Are dead by Tom Stoppard. Okay. Oxford Movement का जो founder कौन था? John Cable था. The author of the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern is actually we have Tom Stoppard. Who wrote the Vanity of Human Wishes? Samuel Johnson. Samuel Johnson has written okay the Vanity of Human Wishes. Who admired okay बेन जॉनसन but loved शेक्सपियर ट्राइडन. ट्राइडन ने बोला कि मैं बेन जॉनसन को एडमायर करता हूँ लेकिन मैं शेक्सपियर को लव करता हूँ. Who coined the term stream of consciousness? That is William James ने किया था. Who among the following is also known as lexicographer? Samuel Johnson is known as lexicographer. Okay, thank you, Simon. Thank you. Hope we will do better. Hope we will do the best in the exam. How many years did Tennyson take in composing in memoriam? Nearly 17 years. Is Tennyson okay? Took nearly 17 years okay, to complete in memoriam. Okay, in memoriam. So next question. So, which are the poets who wrote Satyagraha Mewar? Nizam Nizam, Siva Ek Kumar, Ek Ramanujam. Rhyming schemes explain A B A B C D C D E F F G G. First name of Marlowe in Heart of Darkness is Charlie Yoge. First name of Marlowe in the Heart of Darkness is Charlie. ठीक है? Which are the bilingual writers? Okay. Dilip Chetri, Kamala Das, Gil Pat. Dilip Larkin ने बोला था belongs to a loose group of writers known as new generation poets. Okay. Dilip Larkin. Okay. Also a movement poet. Also a movement poet. Okay. I speak and write in English but do not altogether share the pre-consciousness perspective in English men. Was said by Joseph Conrad. Who wrote the Inheritors? That is okay. Inheritors. Golding ने लिखा है. Golding. The future poetry by Sri Aurobindo. Future poetry by us. The future poetry by Sri Aurobindo. Egotistical sublime is a phrase coined by John Keats referring to Wordsworth. Referring to Wordsworth. Okay. Thy soul was like a star and dwelled upward. Wordsworth writes legendary line about Milton. Milton के बारे में Wordsworth लिख रहा है. Thy soul was like a star and dwelled upward. Name the poet whose well-known sonnet ends. Okay. They also saw who only stand. This is the Milton sonnet on his blindness, nativity. Okay. On his blindness. Okay. Hopes the Dunciad satirizes literary tastes. Okay. Literary tastes. The Rights of Man is written by Tom Paine. Okay. Which book is so to say is the hometown of Girl Friday, Robinson Crusoe. Okay. And a lyrical drama in 4 acts by A.B. Shelley is Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus Unbound is actually a lyrical drama in 4 acts by P.B. Shelley. Prometheus Unbound was by P.B. Shelley. Okay, a lyrical drama in 4 acts. Who are the rivals in Sheridan's play? Captain Absolute and Bob Edwards. Mount Aurora, it features in Coleridge, okay, Kubla Khan, which is actually a fragmented and incomplete poem. Okay. Fragmented and incomplete poem is Kubla Khan. Mount Aurora is featured in Coleridge, okay, Kubla Khan. Fragmented and incomplete poem. Okay. That is Kubla Khan. Chanadu. Okay. Who of the following belongs to the Courtney School of Poetry? Keats, Lewand, Shelley. Keats, Lewand, School of Poetry. Okay, they are this is a derogatory term and criticizing actually. Courtney School of Poetry. Okay. Alice in the Wonderland by Lewis Carroll is basically a chase game. It's basically a chase game. Okay. Queen Victoria became the Empress of India in 1876. Queen Victoria. The Hungry 40s is a period in Britain, 1840s. Whose 19th century English novelist insisted on writing 200? Whose 19th century English novelist insisted on writing 2,500 words before breakfast every day? Anthony Trollope. Which 19th century English novelist insisted on writing 2,500 words before breakfast every day? It is actually Anthony Trollope. It is Anthony Trollope. It is Anthony Trollope. So, Anthony Trollope. An unfavorable portrait of American life and manners given by Dickens and Martin Chuzzlewit. An unfavorable portrait of American life given by Martin. Is okay. You see, Martin Chuzzlewit. Okay. One of Dickens' novels mentions a cricket match between all Muggleton and Dingley Dale. Pickwick papers, okay. Pickwick papers, ठीक है. Pickwick papers. Which famous characters of which famous classic in English literature is structurally arranged in a series of chess moves? This through the looking glass by Lewis Carroll. Lewis Carroll. Who called Sarojini Naidu the Florence Nightingale of India? It's Gandhiji. Gandhiji had told Sarojini Naidu the Florence Nightingale of India. Gandhiji. Who wrote the screenplay for the English version of the Guide? Paul S. Buck. The screenplay for the English version of the Guide. Paul S. Bag Paul S. Bag ने Paul S. Bag ने लिखा था, ठीक है. The title of the novel has entered the English language. The reference to a no-win situation. Joseph Keller's, okay. Joseph Keller's Catch 22. Okay. Who first introduced the term intertextuality into critical theory? Intertextuality was first introduced the term by Julia Christopher. Julia Christopher. Okay. What was the name of Gabriel Garcia Marquez' fictional village? It is Macondo. 100 years of solitude. This is a magic realist novel, and the fictional village of each Macondo. Okay. Who was the god's woman with staring eyes and snakes in her hair? Medusa. Okay. Of which part of Achilles' body was vulnerable? It is heel. Achilles' heel was vulnerable. Okay. In Hawthorne's The Scarlet Letter, the letter of the title is A. Scarlet में क्या लिखा था? A लिखा था, ठीक है. In Hawthorne's, okay, The Scarlet Letter, the letter of the title is actually A. The term feminism was applied to whom? The Black Feminism by Alice Walker. Okay. Alice Walker. Which the following is a historical play? A Man for All Reasons by Robert Bolt. Okay. A Man for All Seasons. Okay. The title of the Lord of the Flies refers to Beelzebub. Okay. Lord of the Flies. The title of the Lord of the Flies refers to Beelzebub. The author of A Discourse Concerning Original and Progressive Satire by John Dryden. Okay. Old order changed yet yielding place to new is a line from Tennyson's Edits of the King. The author of A Discourse Concerning Original and Progressive Satire is by John Dryden. The French Revolution was the subject work by Thomas Carlyle and Ruskin. The following was a famous diarist, Samuel Pepys. Samuel Pepys, okay, the diarist. A novel Possession by A.C. White. Okay, novel Possession is written by A.C. White. Kyle Churchill is a successful playwright. Okay? The Heart of Midlothian, Walter Scott, refers to Prison of Old Tollbooth. The Heart of Midlothian by Walter Scott refers to a prison. Okay? The origin of the term angry young man can be traced back to John Osborne, Look Back in Anger, performed in 1956 में. 1956 में performed हुआ था पहले. The poem Under Ben Bulban contains, okay, epitaph. Epitaph at the end में होता है William Butler Yeats. ठीक है, epitaph, ठीक है, inscription at the end, okay. Okay, good night everyone. Good night, Rao. Good night, Rao, Seema, Sadam, everyone. Good night. Yeah, I know, I can understand. It's okay. Please have a sound sleep. Okay. अच्छे से सो जाओ. ठीक है. A passage to India. Okay. Past and present. Okay. Under the Ben Bullen is contains the work. This is an epitaph of William. The poem Under the Ben Bulben contains the epitaph of William Butler Yeats. Okay. Past and present is a work which must carry. History Mahon is a character from the Playboy of the Western World. Okay. Playboy of the West. History Mahon is a character in the Playboy of the Western World. A passage to India is dedicated to Syed Ross Masood. Syed Ross Masood. Milton's Comas is actually a mask. Milton's Comas is actually a mask. Okay. A passage to India is associated, dedicated to Syed Ross Masood. The romantic poet who transformed, okay, a sequence of 40 lines in between old skates. Okay. The phrase Hysteria Passau occurs in King Lear. History. All the best. Yeah. Everything will be okay. Don't worry. Everything will be okay. Everything will keep your nerve calm. Okay. Do not attempt the wrong. Do not attempt the questions so that you do not know. Okay. ठीक है. Negative mark है. Be careful of that. Be careful of that. Okay. Don't attempt any questions so that you don't know. अगर sure है, if you are 100% sure, then please do answer. If you are Sure, then please do not okay answer it. All the best to all of you. Good luck. So that's all. The manuscript that Jane Austen revised into Pride and Prejudice was originally titled as First Impression. First title of the Pride and Prejudice is actually the First Impression. The narrative structure of Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales is based on Lucas's Decameron. Okay, the narrative structure of Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales is actually based on Lucas's Decameron. Poetry should be surprised by a fine excess. Okay, said by fine excess. Kids ने बोला था. Poetry should be surprised by a fine excess. That is by kids. The term restoration refers to the restoration of monarchy, that is Charles II. The word Dutch appears to go to the west, go to the west, go to the west. So, the Monk has written by Matthew Lewis. Matthew Lewis ने लिखा है. The Monk was written by Matthew Lewis. Okay. Dr. Samuel Johnson discusses the metaphysical quotes in the life of Abraham Cowley. The line thrice and the thrice to mine is the line we have been made. Which of the arrangements is in the right chronological order? पहले तो पार्लियामेंट ऑफ फाउंड आया था, डी2 भी आया, डी3 आया, हैमलेट आया. टेम्पेस्ट प्रॉस्पेरस एब्सेंट वाइफ इज alluded to once. One of the following figures of speech involves the repetition of vowels with assonants. Vowels and assonants. Consonants is repetition. Consonant is repetition of the consonant. Okay. ठीक है. Which of these novels by James Cordy is set in post-apartheid South Africa? Disgrace. Arden of Favorism is a domestic tragedy. CD is a character in Swankar's The Lion and the Jewel. The Lion and the Jewel by Paul Swanker. The Lion and the Jewel is a work by Paul Swanker and CD is a character. The Female Spectator in 4 volumes was introduced by Eliza Haywood. The term malapropism is derived from the name of the character Mrs. Malapropism. Mrs. Malaprop from the Satan's rival. A line of Alexandrine verse has 6 feet. Alexandrine has 6 feet. The term postmodern was first used by Lyotard. Postmodern was first used by Lyotard. Who for the first time had used the term postmodern? It is Lyotard. The last novel of Thomas Hardy is Jude the Obscure. Jude the Obscure is the last novel of the Thomas Hardy. Thomas Hardy के लास्ट नॉवल क्या है? जूड द ऑब्स्क्योर. ठीक है, जूड द ऑब्स्क्योर इज द लास्ट नॉवल ऑफ. कौन कौन देख रहे हो अभी भी कौन कौन देख रहे हो पर लाइव में? Gramsci originally used the term subaltern and Gramsci originally used the term subaltern to describe what? Describe social groups, okay, marginalized owing to their religion or political beliefs. Okay, who are watching, please do answer. Who are watching? Okay. The epithet simplistic, okay, has been applied to imagination. Unifying. Which of the works by Amitabh Ghosh, okay, set in the future? It is Calcutta Chronicles, Ronald Ross, based on Ronald Ross. Okay. Dialogism is a term used by Mikhail Bakhtin. Ulysses is a portrait of city, Dublin on 16th century 1904. Okay. Who called the 18th century our excellent and indispensable age of prose and reason? Matthew Arnold ने बोला था. Who called 18th century as our excellent and indispensable age of prose, okay, and reason? This is Matthew Arnold. Jejuri is set in the place of pilgrimage and it has actually a collection of 31 poems. Okay. Who used the phrase, okay, nature methodized Alexander Pope? Okay. The Heart of Darkness, okay, Joseph Conrad. Heart of Africa is Congo River. Okay. Which of the following authors, okay, book pair is currently matched? Okay. Salman Rushdie ने अच्छा Saul Bellow ने हरजंग लिखा है. Same by Salman Rushdie, Disgrace by James Cordy. This novel has a nameless narrator, that is, okay, Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. Ralph Ellison has written Invisible Man. Samuel Beckett wrote Endgame. Willy Loman is a character of Death of the Salesman by Arthur Miller. Arthur Miller का Death of the Salesman है, Death of the Salesman where Willy Loman is a character. ठीक है, Willy Loman. The Plow and the Star was written by Sino Casey. The subtitle of the Tyrant's Absalom narrative plays a satire. Okay, Absalom and Astrophil. Okay. Who are the periodical essays? Swift and Addison and Stigler, the periodical essays. So John Evelyn and the Samuel Pepys were the famous writers. They are the diarists actually. And Samuel Butler's Hudibras is modeled upon Don Quixote, Don Quixote or Joey Cervantes. Okay. Who was the last of the Christian humanities? John Bunyan. The narrative of Raja Rao's Kantapura is based on Purana, Kantapura Stal Purana and Harikatha. Okay. The author book page currently on Algebra of Infinite Injustice, City of Disease, okay, William Trample, The English Patient by Michael Ondarji, and the Trotter Nama is Alan Silly. Okay. Who wrote A Tiger Does Not Proclaim His Tiger? Soinka. Jindi War book movement relates to Australian literature. Jindi Warovak movement relates to okay Australian literature. Okay, the figure of the Abyssinian maid okay appears in okay, Kubla Khan. Figure of the Abyssinian maid appears in Kubla Khan. Did he who made lamb the appears in the tiger? Essence of Villia, personal impressions and essence last Essence of Villia 1833 पे last Essence of Villia ठीक है 1823 में Essence of Villia आया था 10 साल बाद लास्ट Essence of Villia ठीक है okay we'll be ending here okay we'll be ending here what's still live now are you watching who are now there was still now there okay. Who among the following is the writer of the historical romances is Walter Scott. Walter Scott is actually are you watching on okay then three search live okay so that who among the following is the writer of the historical romances history is Walter Scott. Walter Scott is the writer of the historical romances okay ठीक है Stanley Fish is a reader responsibility. Stanley Fish is actually a reader responsibility. Okay? With the following thinker concept okay, pairs is rightly matched. Bharat Muni Natya Shastra. ठीक है Bharat Muni Natya Shastra. Bharat Muni Natya Shastra. Okay. Okay. Choose the correct sequence okay of the following. Neo criticism, structuralism आया था उसके बाद reconstruction, reader responsibility. ठीक है. Peritheism means reversal of fortune. Gynecologist focus on women as writers. The following sequence is correct. Vanity Fair पहले आया था Embracement, Middlemarch, then Pattern of the Native. Consider the mad women in the attic can be traced back to Jane Eyre. Okay. Who among the Victorian is called the prophet of modern society? The prophet of modern society is Arnold. Okay. The Duchess of Malfi. The executioner is Bossola. Bossola is the executioner in the Duchess of Malfi. The Fairy Queen is based on Orlando Hiroshima. Okay. Choose the correct sequence. Hamlet HOKM. ठीक है Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, Macbeth. Pre-Raphaelite poetry is mainly concerned with form and design. Pre-Raphaelite form and design. Pre-Raphaelite, okay. Pre-Raphaelite form and design. Queen Victoria's reign after whom the Victorian period is named is 1837 से 1801. ठीक है. Pope's essay on criticism sums up the art of the poetry as taught first by Longinus. Swift's Tale of a Tub is a satire on dogma and superstitions. Okay, Swift's okay. Tale of a Tub is actually on dogma and superstition. Queen's Victoria reign after okay, whom the Victoria period is named after. It spans actually 1837 to 1901, and Pope's essay on criticism sums up the art of poetry as taught first by Longinus. Okay, Longinus essay, the art of poetry. And Swift's Tale of Tub is actually satire, okay, on dogma and superstition. It is a tale of a tub satire, satire on dogma and superstitions. ठीक है? Dr. Samuel Johnson started the Rambler. Rambler was started by Samuel Johnson, who among the following cautioned against the dangers of popular liberty. Dangers of popular liberty. Mary Pratt. Which famous American classic opens with Call Me Samuel? This is the opening line of Moby Dick. Moby Dick's opening line is "Call me Isabel." Allen Ginsberg's vision of America is inspired by Walt Whitman. Allen Ginsberg, okay, the fictionist poet, okay, and he was heavily influenced by the movement, by the works of Walt Whitman, okay. And Walt Whitman is known as the father of famous in American literature, okay. Okay? And his famous poem is, okay, The Voice of the Rain. Okay? Who among the following represents the Sri Lankan diaspora? Michael Ondaatje, the English patient. The English patient by Michael Ondaatje. The English patient is okay. Okay, Sri Lankan diaspora, Michael Ondaatje. The English patient is one of the famous work of Michael Ondaatje. Out of Africa is a film. Out of Africa is a film adaptation for work by Margaret Lawrence. Okay, film adaptation. Okay, Out of Africa. The Empire Writes Back. तो Bill Esprock. इसने किसने लिखा है? The Empire. The Empire Writes Back. Okay, Bill Esprock, Valen Tiffin, Gareth Griffiths. Okay. The Theatre of the Cruelty is associated with Anton Artaud. Theatre of the Cruelty. Theatre of the Cruelty is Anton Artaud. Okay. A particle is a patchwork of words. Sentence with careless, okay, with artful care. It's a paradox. Careless, seized with artful care, affecting to seem unaffected. It's an example of paradox. A metrical food containing a stress followed by an unstressed level is trochee. Trochee, okay. And what is the rhyming scheme of Spain's stanza? Having 9 lines, okay, you see, A, B, C, B, C, C, D, C, D, E, E. Using the expression crown for the monarchy, it's a metonymy, substitution. So, crown for the monarchy, it's a substitute. Metonymy is substitute words over here. Using expression crown for the monarchy is an example of metonymy. The title Sound on the Free has been taken from Shakespeare's Macbeth. Sound on the Free by William Faulkner, and the title has been taken from Macbeth. Okay. Piccola is a character from The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison, The Bluest Eye. Toni Morrison has written The Bluest Eye and Piccola. Piccola is actually, okay, trying to, okay, equate with the white and the bluest eye. See, within the following was associated with the Bloomsbury Virginia Woolf. Okay, Leonard Woolf, okay, is a Clyde Bell, the Bloomsbury Woolf. Okay, imposter. Okay, Lucky appears in Waiting for Godot. Okay, Lucky the character, okay, appears in Waiting for Godot. Okay, tragic comedy in 2 acts 5. Okay, about whom did T.S. Eliot write? A thought to him was an experience, John Donne. About whom did T.S. Eliot write? A thought to him was an experience, John Donne ने बोला था, ठीक है? Last book of Gulliver's Travels is actually a voice to Williams. What is the reason? Is the last book, okay? The voice to Williams is the last book of Gulliver's Travels. Okay. So who edited the Tatler, Edison, and Still? Tatler, okay, was edited by whom? Tatler was edited by Richard Stills and Joseph Edison. Okay. Joseph Edison and edited, okay. John Locke's, okay, essay concerning human understanding is about the nature of human mind. Okay. Tabula rasa. He has given the concept tabula rasa. Tabula rasa. Okay. Restoration comedy marks the restoration of monarchy. Okay. Okay. So 1660. Whose Alexander poems begins with the line "Shut the door, good John." Episode of Dr. Arbuthnot. Okay. Episode of Dr. Arbuthnot by Alexander Pope. Okay. Pope episode of Dr. Arbuthnot. Shut the door, good John. Fatigued eye. The statement, okay, one has to convey in a language that is not one's own spirit. That is, one has to convey in a language that is not one's own. The spirit that is one's own. Appears in Kantapura. Sthal Purana Harikatha. These are the sources that influence to write about the Kantapura. Which of the following author book pair is currently less? Gabriel Garcia attended Laugh in the Time of Cholera. Another important work by Gabriel Garcia Marquez is actually another important work is actually that is, okay, the first one, 100 Years of Solitude. Okay, that is a magic realist work. Okay. Here the following women writers have received the Nobel Prize: Toni Morrison 1993, Nadine Gordimer 1991, Doris Lessing 2007. Okay. Following are Australian writers: David Mallouk, okay, Mudro Naga, Peter Carey. Tulsi's, okay, Naples, okay, house for Mr. Biswas lived in Hanuman House. The Tulsi's actually in Naples house for Mr. Biswas lived in Hanuman House. The quotation, a repetition in the infinite mind of the eternal act of recreation in the infinite I am, appears in Biographia Literaria. Fearful Symmetry appears in the poem The Tiger. Fearful Symmetry appeared in the poem Tiger. The quotation, when a man is capable of being in uncertainties, okay, mysteries, doubts, without any irritable, reaching after the fact and reason, is actually definitions of negative capability was coined by Squandered by kids, and Shakespeare is the prime example of negative capability. To give the following prose writers belong to the Roman period: Peacock, De Quincey, as lead, okay, and in Pride and Prejudice, okay, okay, Lydia, and Wickham eloped to Gretna Green, okay, they eloped to Gretna Green. We give the following thinker: concept pairs is correctly matched. Derrida is related to reconstructions, and Derrida's okay. American disciples are Paul D. Man, J. H. Miller, Hardman. Paul D. Man, J. H. Miller, Hardman, and J. H. Miller. J. H. Miller, Paul D. Man, Hardman. These are the American disciples of Derrida reconstructions. Give the following thinker: concept pairs is correctly matched. Mamta, Kavya Prakash. Mamta, Kavya Prakash. ठीक है? Choose the correct sequence of the following pairs structure. जैसे मैं इधर पे reconstruction, reconstruction, then linguistics. Hamartia means error of judgment. Hamartia क्या है? Hamartia is error of judgment. The term gynocriticism was coined by whom? Ellen Walter. Okay, Ellen Walter has coined the term gynocriticism. Which is the correct sequence? Thackeray, Bronte sister, then George Eliot, and T.G. Rossetti. Okay. Which of Dickens' novels opens? It was the best of time, it was the worst of time. A Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of time, it was the worst of time. This is the opening line of A Tale of Two Cities. This is the opening line of Tale of Two Cities. The term the fleshly school of poetry is associated with pre-Raphaelite. Term fleshly school of poetry is associated with pre-Raphaelite. The term fleshly school of poetry is associated with pre-Raphaelite. Okay, pre-Raphaelite. Okay. The line "the siege calm tonight" occurs in "the siege calm tonight." The siege calm tonight occurs in Arnold Stover Bridge. Okay. The term Gothic, a category of fiction, also applies to architecture. The term Gothic, a category of fiction, also applies to architecture. ठीक है? The gap-toothed character in the prologue Canterbury Tales is the Alicia, wife of Bath. ठीक है? Term Gothic, a category of fiction, also applies to architecture. And the gap-toothed character in prologue to the Canterbury Tales is wife of Bath, who is also known as, okay, Alicia. Alicia who is independent. Okay. Okay. So the following are revenge tragedy: Duchess of Malfi, Volpone, and Hamlet. ठीक है? These are all revenge tragedy. So the Red Cross Knight is representing two. Okay. Spencer's one Red Cross Knight is Red Cross Knight is representing, okay. Red Cross Knight is representing holiness. Okay, holiness. Una is two. Okay, Una is two. Okay. Red Cross Knight is actually holiness. Okay. The first book of the Fairy Queen represents holiness. Okay, that is first book to Red Cross Knight. And second is temperance, so Sir Gawain. Okay, third is Virgin Bitomode. Okay, chastity. Virgin Bitomode is representing chastity. Second is Sir Gawain is representing temperance, whereas the first is holiness. That is here Red Cross Knight. It is true. No, it is wrong. True. Holiness is represented by Red Cross Knight. Temperance is represented by Sir Gawain, whereas chastity is represented by Virgin Bitomode. Okay, Virgin Bitomode. Una is truth, and Duesa is false, or Duesa, that is deceptive. Okay, deceptive. Duesa is deceptive. ठीक है? Una truth, Duesa deceptive, and Virgin Bitomode chastity, and you have temperance is Sir Gawain, whereas the holiness by Red Cross Knight. ठीक है? The author of the Ars Poetica. Okay. Parker was Ars Poetica. ठीक है? Which are the works of Dr. Johnson? Preface to English Dictionary, Preface to Shakespeare, Lives, Preface to English Dictionary, Preface to Shakespeare, Lives of the English Poets. They are all works by Samuel Johnson. Okay. Which novel of Daniel Defoe was considered to be the best by E.M. Forster? Moll Flanders. Okay. Daniel Defoe was considered to be the best by E.M. Forster. Edmund Burke denounced the French Revolution. Denounced his work, The French Revolution and Reflections. Okay. Edmund Burke has denounced, okay, the line "a man can be destroyed but not defeated" appears in The Old Man of the Sea. Santiago the character. Okay. A man can be destroyed but not be defeated appears in The Old Man of the Sea. Okay, Santiago. Who among the following is called a New England poet? Robert Frost, terrifying poet. A terrifying poet. Robert Frost is also known as a terrifying poet. He is also known as a New England poet. Okay. which are the plays by Tennessee Williams, Night of Jaguna, okay, A Streetcar Named Desire, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, ठीक है, The Glass Menagerie. These are all works by Tennessee Williams. Okay. Margaret Atwood Survival is a thematic guide to Canadian literature. Okay. Margaret Atwood Survival. Okay. term negritude किसने coin किया था? Annie Caesar and Leopold Senghor. Okay. They had coined the term negritude. Battle Brest Municipal Theatre was influenced by Erwin Piscator. Erwin Piscator. Okay. That's okay. चलो. That is epic theatre. Erwin theatre is epic theatre. Epic theatre. Epic theatre is coined by Erwin Piscator. ठीक है? चलो. The relationship between Othello and Iago is an example of inversion. Inversion. Othello and Iago. Inversion. So, a metrical foot consisting of unstressed base level followed by stress level is a big predicate. Yeah. Using the bench for the judiciary is metonymy. Metonymy. So it's a substitution. Substituted word is a metonymy. The word other. 4 feet. 4 feet comprising a monosyllable, talky, tactile, and fast pair is often called sprung organ. The author of the book Provoked Husband. Provoked Husband. John Vanbrugh. Vanbrugh has written the Provoked Husband. Provoked Husband was written by Vanbrugh. Who among the boys in Gulden's Lord of the Flies? Christ. It's the Simon. Simon is the character who is representing who among the boys in Golden's Lord of the Flies, okay? William Golding's, okay? Lord of the Flies, okay? And associated with the Christ, it is Simon. Simon is representing what? Christ. The character Simon is representing Jesus Christ. Okay. Probably Piggy's sunglasses was representing science. Piggy's, P-I-G-G-Y. Piggy's sunglasses were representing what? Piggy's sunglasses were representing science. Yeah, science. Okay. The life and opinions of Tristram Shandy Gentleman is the full complete title of understands. Okay. Feminine ending refers to the ending of a poem in an unstressed. The ending of a poem in an unstressed level. That is feminine rhyme. What is feminine rhyme? Feminine endings refers to the ending of a poem in an unstressed level. The death of the author by Roland Barthes. ठीक है? जब start करता है, when the author starts writing, then the author becomes dead. Okay. When the author starts the writing, at that time, okay, at that juncture, okay, the author becomes dead. Okay. Salman Rushdie's sale is said in Pakistan. Okay, ठीक है. Choose the Meteor's Paradise Lost and Banyan का Pilgrim Progress आया था 1668 में. Meteor's Paradise 1667 पे आया था. Then Pilgrim's Progress 1668 में आया था. Good night. Okay. Yes. Thank you. I hope that you will be doing well. Okay. I hope that you will be doing. Good night, everyone. Those who are watching. Okay, you can also take your sleep. Have a sleep. Actually, exam है. ठीक है. Good night, everyone. You will be rocking in the exam. This is नींद आना चाहिए. ठीक है. नींद आना चाहिए. ठीक है. Meteor's Paradise Lost. Okay. 1668 पे आया था. Pilgrim 1668 पे आया था. ठीक है. Pilgrim's Progress. ठीक है. Little Ministries novel by James Matthew Barrie. James Matthew Barrie has written. Okay. Good night. Those who are watching, we can also sleep. Which Augustine safety reads. Okay. One who strove with all his might to champion liberty. It is Jonathan Swift. Okay. Jonathan Swift. One who strove, that is strove with all his might to champion liberty. That is Jonathan Swift. In the following novels, incidents relating to the declaration of emergency in India, Bryant and Mistress had a long journey. Okay, emergency fitness said why? Emergency in Bryant and Mistress had a long journey. We can discuss this question. Okay. And here you see, one who strove with all his might to champion liberty. This is the epitaph, okay, on Augustine writer, that is okay, Jonathan Swift. Okay. And the emergency in India, 1975 figure in the following novels is a Bryant and Mistress is such a long journey. It's a very long journey. The Jew of Malta, identified by the matching pet Barbarous appeared in Jew of Malta. Edward the second पे Geoffrey I had the Spanish tragedy Horatio Temple. The future rule of Troy and the murder of the Agamemnon refer to William Butler Yeats in Leda and the Swan. Okay? The future ruin of Troy and the murder of Agamemnon are referred by William Butler Yeats in Leda and the Swan, in which play Edward Elby uses the success myth who is afraid of Virginia Woolf. Edward Elvis who is afraid of Virginia Woolf. Okay. The voice of poetry comes from a region above us, a plane of our being above and beyond our personal intelligence. Vigilance by Sri Aurobindo. Sri Aurobindo. Okay. Inscript refers to the individuating character of a natural thing. Individuating character from natural thing. Individuating character from natural thing. Okay. The number of poems in Sydney's sonnets Astrophiles is 108. Okay. Sonnets were okay. The number of poems were 100 sonnets. 100 poems. Okay. Jane Court's Four is a postmodern retelling of Robinson Crusoe. Shakespeare had appeared, Johnson Shakespeare appeared 1765. 1765 पे Johnson's का चेक खत्म करवा देते हैं इसको ठीक है ठीक है Johnson's ओके Johnson Shakespeare appeared in 1765 में हुआ था. The main character in Gogol's Dead Souls is actually Tycho. And after Shakespeare, ठीक है, after Shakespeare made his debut as a London playwright, he was described as an abstract prose by Robert Greene. ठीक है. What was the first play by Mrs. Dalloway? It is Hours. Mrs. Dalloway. The first play of Mrs. Dalloway was called as Hours. So I'll be completing here. I'll be ending here this session. Thank you. Thank you. So let's end the session. Let's end the session.